Hello, my community, my Sangha. I hope you're doing amazing today. If not, remember we have the power to change it, right? So just take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, release it. It's gonna be a great day, or it is a great day. So weird. Sometimes like vibrating. It sounds like right here. It does it all the time. Hey, Stubborn, how are you? I guess it's my own phone. Oh, the general reading. Hey, Marie. Of course, I'm slow. I hit the light button before I was ready. Let me light an incense real quick, okay? How are you doing, Marie? How's your rest been? Hey, Sterling. I think it depends if you're in England, like Marie. How are you, Sterling? Um, my head feels like it's morning. That's for damn sure. I've been kind of slow moving, but I think it's because I haven't drank as much caffeine. Like I usually drink some kind of like it's like called C4 mix. It's actually for working out, and I don't work out obviously. So I don't know if that's where the headache's coming from, or like a little bit of a cold coming on. All right, 7. It's chilly in air. I bet it is. Yeah, I bet it is. Okay, Marie, I'm gonna put your name down and just throw this pen away. This pen is no bueno. I was about to chunk it. All right, Starling, Marie and Starling. I put your names down in case you want to read. Um, and I'll start with Subin, okay? I want to use the Enchanted Forest today. Usually I have all this out. I don't yet, so sorry. Yeah, you're in England. So Marie, like right now, what time is it in England, sweetie? Ohio. It's so crazy to think. Like just the other day, or today maybe, or yesterday, you were in Florida. All right, 7. General guidance. I'm getting there slowly but surely. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I did finish a crochet tutorial today. It's probably why I'm kind of like, because it's such a calming activity. It's probably why I'm like halfway not there. It's such a, you have to count. So, okay, I'll shut up. All right, 7. General guidance. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Izzy. Y'all, I literally just had the list. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, let me write your name down, Izzy. I hope you're doing good today. Oh, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. Yeah, I wrote your name down. All right, 7. Let me start with you. Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this community. I said to guide my cards and my words for Seven. Seven's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. I call upon Seven's archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of enlightenment, connection, prosperity, wealth, and health. One rises, we all rise. 7. 7. Okay. I do still have the dog cards. I just don't use them as much. I can totally use them. Um, Sometimes some people have such serious questions, and the dogs can be like, you experience the full force of the dogs. All right, 7. Your first card is the 8 of Spells. I'm not sure how my Wi-Fi is doing. It was running really laggy. I tried to reboot it this morning, so hopefully it's clear. It says it's good and not weak. Luckily, I called fiber optics yesterday, and we'll be getting fiber optics within a month. We're on the list for the setup, so All right, 7, the 8 of spells. The appearance of the owls in a reading signifies news is on the way. It also means that energy is increasing for any endeavor to which you apply your full will and intention. Things are speeding up and moving toward a positive conclusion or reward. Watch the skies. So yeah, it's just that news, incoming messages, swiftness, like keep working on whatever you're working on. Yeah, the dog cards can be for sure. And then you have the 10 of boons. And this one is all about community. Community is a basic human need, one that we've sadly gone away from in these modern times. This card says that your tribe, your clan, your kin await your arrival. I feel like you're part of my spirit tribe, like you're always here with me. Or perhaps you are welcoming one, and the gathering hall is right where you are. As the last of the boons cards, the 10 reminds you that the greatest boon of all is the like minded fellows who stand by you in the good times and bad. So this is just, yeah, calling for you, Subin, to reach out to your spirit tribe, connect with others who are on the same level as you. You know, don't hang around people that bring your vibrations down, okay? Make sure you protect your energy and reach out and have fun with your spirit team. I have no enemies. I suggest you take a look at Islam if that wouldn't hurt you. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't hurt me at all. I love all religions. All right. And then a Sabin, you have the folly. So maybe this is, I feel like with the 8 of spells and the 10 of boons, you're very like you're ascending, you have a lot of higher energy going on. So the folly, it may be it's a tower card in the traditional tarot. So it may be like something you've already experienced or experiencing now. The folly signifies the ending of indulgent and worthless vanities. This doesn't always feel good, but most radical changes disrupt one's equilibrium for a time. Step back and look at what you've made and how it serves you. What folly needs to be destroyed so that the true and the beautiful can return? It's destruction, ending of the old to make way for the new. You know, if you're from, I think you've heard the tower before, right? It's a very deep card, though. It's like maybe you're doing shadow work and closing those old chapters that no longer serve your higher purpose. I like it, 7. The 8 of spells says something's picking up quick, too. So keep doing those things to connect with your higher self and to close those old chapters, okay? I have no enemies. This is just tarot, sweetie. It's the tarot reading I do is more based on like your spiritual journey, where you're at right now, and like your spirit guides. Like yeah, it's just you can ask for a general read or you can ask for a guidance, like a specific question. That's all. That's all. Just connecting with your divine source. If you would like one, I'll write your name down. I have no enemies. All right, Marie. Thank you, Subin. You know I appreciate you. All right, Marie, would you like a reading? Or do you want a general or specific? Hey, I'm gonna say lock. Yo. I'm gonna write your name down in case you want to read. I appreciate you, Subin. Namaste. Lock. I don't know if you're just saying yo or you want a reading. Hey, Johanna. I'm going to write your name down. I hope you're having a beautiful day. All right, Marie. A general read. That is so funny that I haven't said Mary again. Look, it made me think the other day. You know, when we're down and our spirits are down, our ancestors definitely show up when we're open to receive those messages. So I really feel like that day I kept calling you Mary. I feel like that was your grandmother trying to cheer you up that day. All right, Marie. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Mary. Mary's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. I call upon her archangels, her spirit team, her divine to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, self-love, prosperity, wealth, and health. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. When one rises, we all rise. So it is. That happened again. That card was turned around and it's the only one that happened for somebody's reading last time I was live. I pulled it to the side just because it was the only one flipped and it wasn't even in the other reading. That is so weird when that happens. I am. My mind is close to nothing. So the messages of the divine are very powerful. So I'm gonna start. It must have been Marie. I'm telling you, I couldn't quit saying Mary that day, and I haven't done it. Like I didn't want to say it was either way. I'm glad that you connect. Because really, I believe that our past, our loved ones that have passed are here, of course, and always with us. All right, you have the Eight of Boons. It takes time to become an adept, and magical skills are no easier to master than mundane ones. So you can see she's working on the tools she uses. Practice leads to improvement, but dedication leads to excellence. Whatever your work is in the world, do it to the very best of your ability and then some. Push past your comfort zone, but don't lose sight of the moment and striving toward an outcome. The learning process itself brings its own delights. So, this is a card surrounding mastering a craft, increasing your excellence, and passionate pursuits. This is your divine calling for you to do those things that make you feel good, make you feel childlike, that you find passion for, like if it's art, music, whatever it may be, with technology, whatever you find that drives you inside. This is divine pushing you to pursue those things. Like I know when I first got sober, I really missed playing music, and I got, it's like when I play music, it's just so healing. So do passionate pursuits. Okay. And then through that, you're going to become the enchanter, because when we do activities that align us with our higher self, we become the magician, we become the enchanter, because we're on our highest wavelength, right? It's all energy. That's all this world is made of, is energy, and including us, right? The enchanter is far seen when it comes to adventures that happen in the forest, and what seems inexplicable and troublesome to you may be part of a larger design that only he can see. Still, you can always learn from him, especially when it comes to your own powers to their fullest. This is a card reminding you of your power. And I feel like it's coming through, especially because you had an emotional few days. I feel like that's why it's coming through, reminding that at any moment you have the power to push through that, right? How magical you are, the wisdom that you have. Yeah. What a good card. Hey, Andrea, let me write your names down. Andrea, welcome, y'all. Yes, and Karen. I wrote your names down. I hope y'all can stick around for a read, okay? All right, and then Marie, you have the Forge. Well, look, this is alchemy. It's so you have a lot, and maybe you're doing a lot of prayer, a lot of meditation, a lot of inner work, because the Forge is where the alchemy happens. It's where you align to your higher self truly. When we do that deep work and think about the negatives in our personality, the shadow work that nobody really wants to do, this is where alchemy happens in the Forge. The Forge represents the blending of elements to achieve balance. Time spent in fire must be balanced by time in water. The blade is stressed by the flames, then blessed by the living water. Combining stressing and blessing results in strength. It's like, and it's another thing that the divine's telling you, is that life is going to be this roller coaster, right? Because we have to learn through these different things that happen to us. If it was just, we wouldn't ever learn if there were no difficult times. And in those difficult times is where also the alchemy happens in the Forge. Now, there was that one card. I usually do three, but when in the shuffling, when that happens, I like to keep it. You had the Seven of Spells that was turned upside down in my deck. It literally was the only card. I didn't shuffle backwards, so I want to read the Seven of Spells to you real quick too. So you can see that this wyvern is growing really fast, it says. He's able to go out, but all of a sudden he gets ambushed by this mob of torch-wielding gnomes. So gnomes are earth elementals, which means they can get a bit stuck in their ways and in their attitudes. Things that are unfamiliar or different seem threatening to them. The gnomes want to upset the wyvern and frighten it into leaving their forest. The wyvern is in a position of advantage above the gnomes, but he can't easily flee. He isn't breathing fire at the moment, but he could and he might. The situation does not bode well. The gnomes represent lesser forces that might be rallied against you. Don't stoop to their level and do not return fire. And this could be ego. Like if you're feeling down and your ego's telling you, like, I don't have this, I don't have that. Those gnomes could be your ego, right? And this card is this divine telling you, don't stoop to that level. Gently love on your ego and tell it, okay, I'm fine. I'm going to be just fine. There's a very good chance that their ideas are misinformed. Wait for tempers to cool, then find common ground and work towards peace. And this could be an outside source too. It could be, it says, holding your own under attack, trivial problems, misunderstandings, defensiveness. So this could be a problem with the outside source or with your own ego and your mental thoughts. So it's just divine telling you, like, hold fire. Okay? Like, just do whatever you do to stay aligned with your higher self and don't engage. I'm sending you so much love and light, Marie. I'm glad you're feeling better, sweetie. And thank you for, you're always commenting on my shorts. I really appreciate that. You're so sweet. Yeah. And you know, Marie, you can even have that dialogue during the daytime too, right? Like all day long, talking to your higher power. I don't know if you've tried meditating. You can try that too. That's a way I connect with God. Either way, nature, you know, there's several ways for us to connect with divine. Hey, bro, and I wrote your name down. I'm totally a gnome sometimes. Oh yeah, Sterling has this shirt. It's Brabstar. Yeah, that's Shade Tree Surgeon. He supports a foundation that we support called Forgotten Angels in Tampa, Florida. They help young men and women who've aged out of the foster care system. They literally take these sweeties in. You know, a lot of times when they've aged out, they get thrown on the street with nothing. And so Cindy and David, the founders, bring these children in and they help them get jobs, diplomas, license. It's a beautiful foundation. It's called Forgotten Angels out of Tampa, Florida. That's where this shirt comes from. One of the supporters is named Shade Tree Surgeon, and he has a YouTube channel. All right. And then Sterling has one too. If y'all haven't checked out Sterling's channel, go check out his channel. And it's your turn, speaking of Sterling. All right. So you want guidance on, you've been having dreams of lost pets that are dreams of pets that have moved on from this realm. And you just want to make sure they're okay. Is that what I'm getting the gist of? Hey, Cheryl, I'm going to write your name down. Love and light to you, sweetie. Thank you for being here. All right, so. Okay, I'm going to keep this Three of Boons out. The Three of Boons was turned upside down. Like, what is going on with my deck? Okay. Dogs and cats who left me, I miss them. I understand. Our animals are like, yeah, I get it. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Sterling. And Sterling's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding those pets and animals that he has lost. He misses them. He's been having dreams of them, and he just wants to know that they are okay. Call upon the divine to come in with messages of enlightenment and clarity surrounding these dreams that Sterling's having, and that his animals are okay. Thank you, Divine. Thank you so much. When one rises, we all rise. You know, the beautiful thing about animals is that they're so unconditionally loving. Like, imagine if Divine loves us in all of our, you know, human dealings, where we can be so imperfect at times, and God loves us so much that, you know, we have this opportunity to create heaven on earth for ourselves because God loves us so much. Imagine what the animals get, you know, in the afterlife, or whether you believe in reincarnation or whatever it may be. Imagine, because they're so unconditionally loving. All right, so your first card is the Weaver of Boons. And I've never really had a question like this. So take the message as you will, you know. I got to visit with my cat. Oh, Momo, that's not in dream. Aw. Like, I feel like, yeah, I don't feel like it's a need to be worried. I feel like they're like your part of your spirit team, right? Animals are so spiritually in tuned, and I know that our pack of dogs. Aw. I know it's hard when they leave us. That is the hardest part about having animals, is when they leave us. But they're never gone. They're never gone. The Weaver of Boons knows just what you need. When you visit her cottage in the forest clearing, the aura of peace and plenty embraces you. I feel like that's just your animals coming through, bringing you peace and plenty. The witch's magic is earth-centered. The virtues of plants, the secrets of stones, bird and animal lore, the dance of the season. She treasures both the wildness of the woods and the beauty of her well-tended garden. She is the preserver, nurturer, and healer, feeding both body and spirit with motherly love. This is like all about Mother Nature, which is so funny that you're asking about your animals. And I feel like that's exactly what your animals are doing in your dreams. They're just bringing you and bringing you peace and embracing you. Oh, you have the Eight of Spells. My first sub-in had the Eight of Spells. It's something about fast news is approaching. I know you've been looking around at homes. I don't know if it's that or if it's surrounding your animals, but the appearance of the owls in a reading signifies news is on the way. It also means that energy is increasing for any endeavor to which you apply your full will and intention. Things are speeding up and moving toward a positive conclusion or reward. Watch the skies. And however that resonates with you, you know, whether you feel like it's a message from your past animals or your divine, or just, yeah, it's just a card of like incoming news, swiftness, aiming towards a goal. That cat helped me to better my habits of making eye contact. Aw, I get it. I do. I taught students that were on the spectrum at different times. So I understand. I understand. And isn't it amazing how we can just connect with them? Then you have the Ace of Visions. The Ace of Visions. I think of my cat comes to see me. Oh, of course she does. Oh, I can feel yeah. I know. I can feel our loved ones' energies. Like, I know they're here. Ace of Visions. The swan's gift to you is a tiny enchanted pool in a secluded glade. When the water is still, it becomes a magic mirror. All that you desire is reflected here, and most importantly, so is your own true self. You have nothing to fear from this. I feel like it's even like talking about your dreams. You have nothing to worry about with your animals. Your animals are part of your spirit team, bringing forward that everything you desire is yours. Your swan knows that your true self is noble, pure, and beautiful. It's your part of your spirit team reminding you how amazing you are, Sterling. They're bringing you serenity and compassion and spirituality, a new way of seeing things, a gift of love. Now, I did have this Three of Boons that was upside down in my deck also when I started shuffling. It was another upside down, and I don't know what's going on, but again, if it sticks out, I keep it. So I'm going to read the Three of Boons to you real quick. It doesn't always happen like that, and when it happens, it throws me off. So I keep it because I feel like it's definitely meant. So these are people working together. Three friends are working together to make a potion. And this card says, these friends are here to remind you that even the smallest task, sorting mushrooms, for instance, can contribute to a greater purpose, especially if it is done with a happy and willing heart. Offer your skills to projects that can use them, and don't be shy about asking others to collaborate on your own projects as well. Many hands make light work, as the saying goes, and they also make the work much more fun. So, yeah, take what you will from the message, but it's a card of cooperation, separate parts adding up to a greater whole. Fruitful times and happy company. What good readings. And I feel like that is just your, oh, thank you, Sterling. It's just divine. Thank you for validating the message. Um, what a beautiful read. And just knowing that you're asking in regards to past animals, like I truly do feel like they are part of our spirit team. So it's just a beautiful read, Sterling, to uplifting and positive and just reminding of you how freaking awesome you are. Thank you, brother, for letting me read for you. If y'all haven't checked out his channel, go check out his channel. He travels all over, so you get to see a bunch of different views of different places around the States. Go check him out. Hey, Sella, how are you? I wrote your name down. Hopefully you can stick around, okay? All right, I have Izzy next. By the way, I'm working very hard on my video. Oh, I bet. Yes, do it. I know that, like, when I did the crocheting tutorial, I was like, man, this is a lot of work. But it's like, once I'm piecing it all together now, so maybe tonight I can release the whole bag tutorial. But I got some shorts off of it too. So you do really good at editing. So I'm really proud of you. Keep doing what brings you happiness. Okay, I have Izzy and I have no enemies and Locke. So Izzy, I have no enemies, Locke, or Johanna. If you're here, hop in the chat. Izzy, I have no enemies, Locke, or Johanna. If you're here, hop in the chat for me. Hey, Johanna. All right, did you say, do you want a general read or a specific question? I forgot to tell Maddie I'm on a live. Let him know I'm on a live so it's not like, what happened? He works UPS. He said, why is everyone saying Merry Christmas? It's not Christmas yet. He's so funny. It's like they won't see you on Christmas Day. Let him know I'm on a live. Will I get over my hyperhidrosis? Wow, I have hyperhidrosis. Hey, Sterling, how are you? I've never heard of anybody else talk about that. What are you doing to get over it? May I ask? I'm just like, let me let him know real quick. Just a heads up. I'm on a live. Hey, Son. Yeah, I have a list going, sweetie. So I'm going to write your name down. If you're able to stick around, I can read for you. Will I get over? Okay, Johanna. That's a question I've never had before. Yeah. Okay, Johanna. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said to guide my. That person come in and told me that too. I'm not sure what you think I stole from you. Okay. Well, Joe. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said to guide my cards and my words for Johanna. Johanna is asking, will they get over their hyperhidrosis in 2026? Oh my gosh. I want to go to. Oh, it's not hyperhidrosis. You're a hypochondriac. Is that what it is? Okay. Because there is a disorder called hyperhidrosis, which is TMI, where you sweat too much. I actually have hyperhidrosis, but you're saying you're a hypochondriac. Is that it? Like you feel like scared of things? Hey, Cheesecake, I'm going to write your name down, okay? Roman, if you want to read, I can read for you. I hope whoever stole from you gives it back. Really, though, I do hope so. Hey, Kunj. Okay, I'm just gonna call you Kunj. I'm gonna put your name down. Thank you for subbing. Okay, not hyperhidrosis. If you're saying that when you go to the hotel and you feel icky, like you feel like you're gonna get sick, that's called being a hypochondriac. Lord, yes, it is Lord Ganesh. Oh, don't give me that power. Oh, I love that. We're all Ganesh. We're all divine. We're all source. Hey, Miss Nika, I'm going to write your name down. There's a good list going, but if you stick around, I'll be able to read for you, okay? Yes, it is Ganesha. Oh, I thought you were telling. Okay, I'm so confused now. All right. All right. Oh, Izzy, you're back. Okay, I had skipped down to Johanna. No problem, son. Okay. Okay, hold on, Izzy. Stay around, okay? Son, I wrote your name down. I did, sweetie. All right, Johanna. Okay, just thank y'all so much for subbing. I appreciate y'all. All right, Johanna, that's a hypochondriac. If you go somewhere and you feel like everything's gonna make you sick, that's called a hypochondriac. Okay, hyperhidrosis is excessive sweating. So yeah, I feel gross touching things because of this. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I see what you're saying. Don't. You can't control that. I used to let my hyperhidrosis make me feel so scared to go out and to do things because I'm gonna TMI. Sorry, y'all, but I just want to help this person. My armpits would sweat even when I wasn't hot. Okay. But there's medicine out there you can take if you want, but don't let it control you. When we let those things control us, is whenever we're taking our power away, right? But don't try. Yeah, no. Okay, let me pray over the deck and read for you. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said to guide my cards for Johanna. Johanna's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their hyperhidrosis. They have a hard time going into public because they feel gross from the sweating and the touching of things. Just please, Lord, please divine, guide my cards and my hearts for Johanna to bring them ease, to bring them self-love and self-confidence. When this is, we all rise. Oh, son, that's so cool. Words of wisdom for Johanna. Of wisdom for Johanna surrounding her hyperhidrosis. One rising. Okay. Yeah, don't let it take your power. It's easier said than done, but we have power over our thoughts, right? Yeah, Izzy, I called on you, but don't go anywhere. I'm gonna do you right after Johanna. All right, you have the Eight of Boons, Johanna, coming surrounding this element. We can't give it power. We have power over our thoughts. So when that thought comes into your mind of touching something makes you feel gross, you have to do something to change that mindset. It takes time to become an adept, and magical skills are no easier to master than mundane ones. Practice leads to improvement. See, this card, she's working on the skill that she's got. You have to work on you have to work on changing your thoughts surrounding your hyperhidrosis. Dedication leads to excellence. Whatever your work is in the world, do it to the very best of your ability. Push past your comfort zone. That's literally what this card says. Push past your comfort zone, okay? It's not a question of will I overcome it. You will. That's what I want you to start saying, Johanna. I will overcome this. I will not allow this element to keep me from going to places that I want to go, okay? You have the power. Your next card is the Seeker of Boons. The Seeker of Boons. The Seeker of Boons has set out on a treasure hunt to part of the forest where rumor has it precious gemstones can be found. She takes her time searching carefully and methodically. Her quests are well planned, and she always wears her trusty belt of tools and good stout boots. Like you're gonna need these spiritual tools to help you overcome this, right? It's calling for you. It's offering reassurance that even though a desired outcome hasn't arrived yet, you're on the right track. The fact that you're addressing it, Johanna, and acknowledging it is the first step. Okay. Don't give up. Don't give up, and don't limit yourself to anything. Okay. Hey, Sick. If y'all haven't checked out Sick's channel, go check out his channel. He's amazing. He's funny. All right, and then Johanna, look, suspension. This is the hangman. This is divine telling you to look at your situation from another way. You have power to help others. Like as a teenage girl, if somebody would have come to me that had the same ailment and talked to me about it and empowered me, my life, I would have maybe had a lot more confidence, I'm sorry. Okay. So, Johanna, this is suspension signifies a time of surrender to a higher purpose. There are times for action and there are times when it is best to stay still and deepen in wisdom. This is looking at your situation from a different point of view. Surrender. There's nothing we can do to change it unless you try the different medicines that are out there, but you have the power to change your daily thoughts surrounding it. So, Johanna, I want you to practice, just like this first card said, practice. When you feel those negative emotions coming in surrounding it, you tell your ego, no, there's nothing gross. There's nothing nasty. I'm going to have the best time of my life in this hotel. I'm going to be great. It doesn't matter anything about my ailment. Okay, Johanna? Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you so much. Heather, thank you for firing me. I was wanting to be fired forever. Would you like a read? I'll write your name down. Andrea, and then Blessed One. Okay, Blessed One, I'm going to write your name down. Andrea, I have your name down, sweetie, too. Blessed One. Oh, Irene, I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry that's happening to you. Oh, wow. Y'all are coming in hot and heavy today. I hope y'all can stick around. I'm writing names down. All right. Izzy, did you stick around for me? Irene, I wrote your name down. I do have a list going, sweetie. Not all of them will stay, but if you can stay, I'll get to you. I promise. I have Izzy that is supposed to still be here. And then Andrea. Of course, Blessed One. I hope you're having a good day. All right, Andrea, did you? I know Izzy was just here. I told Izzy not to leave. Maybe I should just do theirs and then. Andrea, did you have a specific question or a general one? And same thing for Izzy, if you hear me. I love reading. Okay, let me do Izzy's and then I'll do Andrea's. I love reading for Izzy. All right. And if y'all haven't had a chance yet to hit that thumbs up, please do. Send me some love. I appreciate it. All right, Izzy. Izzy, love reading. Irene, yes, you will get better. You will get better, sweetie. All right, Izzy. All right. Higher powers, force, creator of all, ask that you guide my cards and my words for Izzy. Izzy's here seeking a love reading. I call upon Izzy's archangels, their divine, higher power, their spirit team to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding Izzy's love life. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Izzy and their love life. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Let me shuffle one more time. That was a difficult one. Izzy and their love life. Okay. Izzy. It's such a cute name. I love that name. Okay. All right, Izzy. All right, Andrea, copy that because if the chat goes crazy, I might miss it. During Izzy's read. So make sure you have it on copy for me. Izzy, you got the strength card. So I don't know, have you been single? Because the strength usually comes through sometimes when we're battling deeper emotions surrounding something in our life. Or maybe it's who, okay, let me just read it. However it connects, it'll connect. Strength is being firmly grounded in who you are, having courage for the task given you, and knowing the source of that courage. Rather than letting circumstances defeat you, reach within yourself and draw forth the strength to make changes, face challenges, and move forward courageously. You don't do this by brute force, but through love. Strength comes from trusting your heart. So it's like self-knowledge, courage, fortitude. Um, have you been feeling down about it, Izzy? I can't remember if I did a love reading for you before. If you have been feeling down, or if you start feeling down, this is divine telling you. Strength is being firmly grounded in who you are. Sometimes we have to stay single for a little bit to do the inner work to figure out who we are and to love ourselves, right? Then you have the sunlight card. I love this card. This card is like everything and more. It's like divine's telling you, hang on. You got the strength card, and then right behind it, when sunlight blesses your reading, be ready to receive good fortune. This is the most positive card in the whole tarot, assuring you that all will be well. Challenges will be overcome, bright visions will come to pass, spells will succeed, and boons of all kinds are yours for the taking. Remember to be grateful. I'm going to leave it at that. That's a power message right there. And then you have the Six of Visions. This is divine calling for you to remember all those fairy tales and believe in them still. Don't, yeah, I really believe in those fairy tales, because the power of our thoughts and our emotions is everything. We have to make sure that what we're thinking and saying aligns with what we want. When we grow up, we're expected to put away childish things and settle down to take life seriously. But we are never too old to live an enchanted life. This card is a reminder that the child you once were is still part of you. What was magic then is still magic today. All you have to do is open your mind to it. Your old friends from books and your imagination are close at hand, waiting for you to come for a picnic by the river. What a beautiful read, Izzy. It's a really beautiful love read, bringing you strength, reminding you that everything's going to be just fine. Look at all the blessings you have, and don't forget, those fairy tales will come true. Okay. We got to make sure we think it though, right? Hey, Ania. Ania. I'm going to write your name down, okay? Ania. All right, Andrea, are you still here? I'm good. How are you? I have Andrea, yes, Kieran, Rowan, Cheryl, Sella, San, and then Cheesecake. But remember, some of those people may have left. Not all of them are able to stick around. Um, all right, Andrea. Okay. Okay, look, I bet I can look. Aw, thank you for coming and visiting. I wrote your name down if you're able to stick around for a reading. All right, Andrea, what does my spirit guides want? Okay, what does my spiritual guides want me to know about my relationship with Carlos, the Leo, and me in 2026? All right, so Andrea, love read centered around Carlos. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. That guide my cards and my words for Andrea. Andrea is seeking advice from her spirit team, her spirit guides, surrounding what should she know about her relationship with Carlos in 2026. Thank you, Divine. Thank you so much. I call upon Andrea's archangels, the divine, the spirit team, just come in with any words of clarity and wisdom surrounding this relationship and what to expect out of it in 2026. Andrea, when one rises, we all rise. Andrea. Andrea. Okay. Oh, well, maybe you can catch me next time, Ania. Okay. I do have your name, Irene. Your name was just past those. After cheesecake is Kunj, Miss Neka, Blessed One, and then Irene. If you can wait. Yeah, I do. I have time. All right, Andrea. Aries. My ex-husband was Aries. All right. You have the Huntsman. I think maybe it's like Carlos's energy coming through. How long have y'all been together? I remember I think I read for you about Carlos before, didn't I? I can't remember for sure. The It's just a very bold, like you can see in the image, like a boss, right? The law protects the innocent. Those who invoke the law must come from a place of righteousness and truth. Encountering the huntsman signifies that the balance of justice is in play, and you must be careful to obey the laws of nature and of humanity. Listen to your conscience as embodied by the huntsman and do the right thing. It's like fair dealings, giving and receiving respect. Aw, thank you, Ania. I appreciate that. Oh, I hope y'all do. We just started seeing each other again in August after being apart for years, and we're engaged. You were engaged in the past. Okay. It's almost like, well, either way, at that, it's just like giving and receiving respect. And it's like, when I hear justice, it's like almost like karma, like you meant to be. Obviously, you come back together, but I feel like the huntsman's coming through. Also, it's like probably maybe that's how you see him. Maybe the protector, the provider. Like I feel like it's his energy more than anything. Then you have the child of spells. You can see he's like trying to wield his magic, but he's not quite ready. So I think it's coming through because you are just starting back out again. Um, Feeling it right now. He's mad at me and I don't know why. Oh, maybe that's why the huntsman's coming through, because it's a card of like justice and balance, giving and receiving respect. Oh, you have to ask him and see. Maybe it's something surrounding respect. Maybe you offended him in some way. There's got to be something deeper, right? Oh, well, I hope that he comes around. The child of spells has marched boldly into the forest to try out his homemade magic staff. He wants to be a wizard, but he isn't very interested in putting in the study time. I feel like maybe like are you putting in everything in the relationship as much as he is? Because with the huntsman coming through with respect, and then this saying like he wants to be a magician, but he's not quite ready to put in everything. Yeah, it says the rabbit isn't worried because the little magician hasn't put in everything yet. It's like it's a card of like a well-meaning mistake. Yeah. But it says also don't give up easily. So just reflect. But you don't know why. Yeah. Oh, that's hard. That's rough communication. But reflect and see. Maybe somebody's not putting in fully everything like the other one is. Because the huntsman talks about balance and justice also. Then you have the five of boons. You can see these little kids are counting their breadcrumbs. So basically, the five of boons is surrounding, like these little kids are like counting what's in their hands, like as if they are going to starve, like counting these breadcrumbs. But they're so mistaken by what's in their hand that they don't see everything behind him. There's times that I text or call him and he doesn't. Oh, I see. I see. I see. Yeah. Somebody's not putting in the full effort. I see. All right. So the five of boons is asking you to look a different direction and take it how you will. So basically, these kids are like homeless and out of food. They just have a little bit of breads left. But behind them is a path full of strawberries and a very warm cottage. But they can't see it because they're too busy like looking at their hand. So it's like Who could miss something as obvious as strawberries and snow? But being beaten down and destitute makes it hard to recognize comfort when it is offered. Who knows how many miracles are overlooked? You may be missing one right now. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and look around. This is a card telling you to exactly as it said it. But if he's mad at you, it's like, I don't know how you do that. It's like a card of like misery and self pity, feeling excluded from comfort. But it's almost like, I don't know, like I don't know your energy as well as you do, but it's almost like thinking like, is the path of strawberries and cottage somebody besides Carlos? Like if Carlos is like you're over here feeling in self pity because Carlos isn't giving you everything you want, right? So it's almost like maybe the path of strawberries and cottage is another person that is truly meant for you, but take it how you will. Okay, the message is not mine, it's divine's, right? So however it resonates with you, Andrea, I hope everything's works out like you want it to. Hey Jasmine, I wrote your name down. Okay, sweetie, nice to meet you. Hey Daisy, I wrote your name down too. If you're able to stick around, I'll definitely try to do a reading for you. Thank you, Andrea. I'm sending you so much love and light. I know I feel that. Yeah. Okay. It always feels weird saying it, because people come in here and they're so in love, and I'm like, oh, this card might be pushing you somewhere else. So, but we're the creator of our own reality. So I'm sending you so much love and light, though. I really do appreciate you, Andrea. Hey, Humera. Hope you're having a good day. I'm writing your name down. I do have a list going, okay? If you are able to stick around, I'll totally get to you. I have Yes, Kieran, and Rowan. Yes, Kieran and Rowan. If any of you are in here, listen, jump in the chat. Jump in the chat. Daisy, I wrote your name down, sweetie. Yes, Kieran or Rowan. I have Yes, Kieran, Rowan, and Cheryl. Yes, Kieran, Rowan, and Cheryl. If they're not here, oh, here's Rowan. Okay, Rowan, do you want a general read or do you have a specific question? Yeah, some of them do leave some when they can't wait. Uh, you're welcome. All right. Rowan, just let me know. Did you have a specific question or did you want general guidance? Oh, there you go. Future energy between me and the Scorpio. What? Scorpio energy. All right. It's a love read, right? Higher power, source, creator, Paul. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Rowan. Rowan's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding the future energy between them and the Scorpio. I got y'all's names down. I do. Um, Rowan, future energy between them and the Scorpio. I call upon Rowan's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding what to expect with this Scorpio energy. Rowan. When one rises, we all rise. So it is. Miss Neka. That's a cute name. Daisy. 1, 2, 3. Well, your boyfriend's current feelings for you, I could tell you already. He's with you. Okay, Rowan. All right. Your relationship surrounding a Scorpio. So I don't know if you're in an argument or something, Rowan, but this is a card of like peaceful times. So you can see the winter behind the blossoming tree. It's the Four of Challenges, or in traditional tarot, the Four of Swords. So, hey Pooja, let me write your name down. I do have a list going, so you'll have to be able to stick around for a minute for me to get to you. Okay, sweetie? All right. The 4 challenges shows that there's an opportunity, Rowan, for you to find some peace, even if you still have challenges ahead. Determine what sanctuary would look and feel like, and then insist on availing yourself of it. When you're in the midst of conflict, taking a time out can often lead to greater clarity and solution to the strife. So if you're going through it with the Scorpio, Rowan, this is divine telling you take a time out. There's nothing to be gained by pursuing the problem right now, okay? Gather your inner resources, replenish your spirit, temporary peace, okay? Oh, thank you, Pooja. I try to be sweet. All right, Rowan. Then you have the enchanter. We are the magician. We are the creators of our own reality, right? The enchanter is far seen when it comes to adventures that happen in the forest, and what seems inexplicable and troublesome to you may be part of a larger design that only he can see. It's going back with that 4 challenges, like when we have to ride the waves of life, is how we grow. So if you're going through it with the Scorpio, everything is perfectly as it should be. It's part of the design. Still, you can always learn from him, especially when it comes to using your own power to the fullest. You have the ability to influence your own thoughts surrounding this relationship. You have power. You have power at your command. And then you have the child of visions. Like, this is trying to bring you back. I don't know if you're in a rocky spot, because all these cards are like bringing you back to empowering you, because that's what the child of visions is about also. She's in this scary forest. The child of visions has been abandoned in the forest. The woods look scary and forbidding to us, but not to her. Look how happy she looks. Everything she sees is viewed through a rosy filter of delight. Her world holds only beauty and goodness, no matter the situation. Her trusting nature expects everyone to be a friend and every story to end with a happily ever after. Her emotions are near the surface, and when her tears do fall, they pass as quickly as summer storm. It's like, it's a card telling you that things are going to be more harmonious. A quarrel forgiven. It literally says a quarrel forgiven. So I'm going to leave it there. All right, Rowan. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for letting me read for you. I'm sending you so much peace and light, especially if you're experiencing, the 4 of challenges. Like, this is exactly why the child of visions is coming out. It's like divine's like, I got you. I got you. You're good. All right. So I have, yes, Karen, Rowan, Cheryl, Sella, and Son. Cheryl, Sella, and Son. Hey, Abba, I'm writing your name down. If you're able to stick around, I can read for you. There is a list going, okay? Cheryl, Sella, Son, and then Cheesecake. I think Yes and Kieran left. So Cheryl, Sella, Son, and Cheesecake. All right, Son, you're on it. I applied for a job at Microsoft through a reference. Oh, okay. Let me do Sella first, y'all. So look, I got Sella, then Son, and then Cheesecake, okay? And Miss NECA, you're on my list. You're just a little further down, just like 2 more down, okay? After these 3. All right, I'm going to start with Sella, then Son, then Cheesecake. So I must have lost Cheryl. There's Adventures of Key Fob. If y'all haven't checked out Adventures of Key Fob, go check out his channel. That's my hubby. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to write your name down. If you're able to stick around, I'll read for you. Daisy, you're a little further down too, sweetie. I got your name. All right, Sella. Let me read Sella's general reading for job, finance, and relationship. All of the above. All of the above. Okay. Sella. And Sella's name means peace. All right. Higher powers, source, creator of all, I sent you guide my cards and my words for Sela. Sela's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their job, their finances, and their relationships for 2026. I call upon Sela's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, and peace surrounding the upcoming year. Just guidance for Sela. One rises, we all rise. So it is. All right, Sela. I really like that name, Sela. And it's like sounds peaceful, Sela. The 10 of Spells. All right, so since you asked about multiple things, however each card resonates, you just have to see which part of your life it resonates in, okay? All right, the 10 of Spells. The 10 of Spells signifies that your energies have been stretched far beyond their limits. The things that gave you the most pleasure has become a burden. Your fire has burned out. Find your way back to safety and reevaluate your intentions before venturing out again. So this is divine validating that you might be going through a period of exhaustion, burnout, disenchantment, but you have control. You have the power. And now, not even waiting to 2026, but now to change that, right? To see what's sucking your energy dry and to let it go. Then you have the Ace of Boons. I love the Ace of Boons. He's so cute, little fat toad. The Ace of Boons. The toad's gift to you is a toadstone ring. Toadstones are not the most attractive amulets, perhaps, but their power is legendary. A toadstone is an all-purpose antidote and changes color in the presence of any poison. Toadstone rings protect against curses and other supernatural mischief. This is a card seller of prosperity, healing, luck, practical applications of magic. Like, what a beautiful card. So this card is saying, if you're feeling disenchanted, you have the power to remember there's no reason to feel disenchanted. We have the power to create our own reality. But this is a card of beautiful prosperity, healing. That's literally keywords. Prosperity, healing, luck. Like, what a beautiful card. And then Sela, you have the Seeker of Boons. Look how magical she is. Seeker of Boons. Like, you have so much power to create the world that you truly want. The Seeker of Boons has set out on a treasure hunt to a part of the forest where, rumor has it, precious gemstones can be found. She takes her time, searching carefully and methodically. Her quests are well planned, and she always wears her trusty belt of tools and good stout boots. Like, you need that. You need your spiritual tools, especially if you're feeling disenchanted, okay? Move slowly. It's telling you that pay attention to details. It offers reassurance that even though a desired outcome hasn't arrived yet, you're on the right track, Sela. That's literally what it says. Even if what you are trying to manifest hasn't happened yet, you're on the right track. Dependability, earthy advent. It's a really good read. A good read for 2026. Keep manifesting and doing those things that align with your higher self. If you catch yourself in this card, though, that's where you got to check in with your spirituality, what you're doing every day to make sure you're aligned with your higher self. Thank you, Sela. I appreciate you. Oh, no, Sela. Yeah, that was Sela's read, Son. All right, after Sela is San, though. You are next. Thank you, Sela. I really appreciate you. And Pooja. These people probably aren't all here, but right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 ahead of you. But remember, a lot of people end up leaving. Like, I don't even see 11 viewers, so I know it's not 11. Thank you, Sela. All right, San, did you post your question already? Do you have a specific oh, look, you're on it. Okay, you did already, but you did it again. You're on it. All right, I applied for a job at Microsoft through a reference. So what are my chances? Oh, okay. We'll see. I'll do a read and we'll see what comes out. San. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. Oh, Pooja, I'm sorry, sweetie. Unless you made a donation, it wouldn't be fair for me to skip your name in the list, sweetie. I'm sorry. Oh, Cheryl, I skipped past you because you left. Yeah. But I can I already told Cheesecake I will do Cheesecake after San, but if you can stay around, Cheryl, I'll do you after Cheesecake, okay? All right. Hold on. Let me write Sarah's name down real quick. Hey, Sarah, I'm going to write your name down, sweetie, okay? If you're able to stick around, I can do a read for you. All right. San, applied for a job through Microsoft. What are the chances of getting a job? Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for San. San is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their job application and what are their chances of getting it. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I call upon San spirits and archangels, they're divine, to come in with words of clarity and wisdom surrounding their chances of getting this job. When sun rises, we all rise. Sun rises, we all rise. Okay. Sun. No worries, Pooja. It's okay. All right. Your first card is the Weaver of Challenges. And this could be coming out maybe because your emotions surrounding it. Like if you're feeling a little stressed about it, possibly. Let's see. The Weaver of Challenges makes your quest harder. Not necessarily for malice, so don't rule that out. More likely, it's for your own growth or to prove your worth. She sets a puzzle or task that requires your wits and intelligence rather than brute force. The White Raven is her close advisor, offering her the kind of detached objectivity she appreciates. She speaks her mind. She is fearless. It's like a barrier being raised against you. So it feels like maybe like it's not saying it won't happen, but maybe it's gonna be a difficult road. Maybe is there a lot to like a lot of learning to get the job? Maybe it just says literally it makes your quest harder, but it even could be your own thoughts that might be making it more difficult, right? Let me see your next one. The Weaver of Boons. Then you have the Weaver of Boons. I feel like, hold on, you got two Weavers now. The four Weavers represent different aspects of feminine energy and power. Weavers can bring forth positive qualities in others. They're all witches. Okay. The Weaver of Boons. Let me read this one. So, Boons is the Weaver of Boons knows just what you need. When you visit her cottage in the forest clearing, the aura of peace and plenty embraces you. This witch's magic is earth-centered. The virtues of plants, secrets of stones, bird and animal lore, the dance of the season. She treasures both the wildness of the woods and the beauty of her well-tended garden. It's the need for some common sense, an offering of comfort and care, or a monetary windfall. I feel like the Weaver of Challenges is coming through because are you telling yourself you're not getting it? Like, how's your headspace around it, San? Energy of Zen towards me. Oh, okay. No, wait, sorry. No, San. Are you being like in your mind? Are you thinking a lot of negative things? Like, I'm not going to get the job? Or are you careful? Like, okay, either way, if you're feeling negative, I feel like that's why this is coming through. But the Weaver of Boons is like divine telling you, stop telling yourself bad things. If you're telling yourself bad things, this is literally like it how, how did a monetary windfall. Ah, okay, I see. You're making it difficult. So remember, our energy and our thoughts are so powerful, son. Our thoughts attract what we're thinking, okay? So when you tell yourself, I'm not going to get that job, you're going to make it difficult for you, okay, sweetie? Try your best when that creeps in to shift that mindset and say, no, I will get that job. I will get that job, because the Weaver of Boons is saying, even if it's not this job, you have a windfall. You will have a monetary windfall. You just got to keep it. You got to keep yourself thinking in the positive. No, son. Oh, I'm sending you so much love and light. Try your best to shift your thinking, okay? Try your very best to think positive about it, okay? Hey, Kelly, I wrote your name down, sweetie. Thank you for being here. Yeah, the Weaver of Boons is a monetary windfall. That's like, yeah, how else are you going to get money but through the job? Of course, you're going to get it if you keep thinking you're not going to get it, though. But do you really want it? Because look, I have this card coming through next. So, do you even really want this job? This is the Five of Boons. So, in the Five of Boons, these little kids you can see are like looking at these breadcrumbs, counting how many breadcrumbs they have, while there's a whole line of strawberries behind them. And so the Five of Boons is telling you that maybe you're overlooking miracles. Like you may be missing a miracle right now. Like it's telling you, don't feel sorry for yourself. Look around. It's like maybe this job, there's no, no, yeah, no, there is a chance. There is a chance. This card is saying, yeah, that it will happen. But this card's kind of saying, why? Okay, it's either saying that maybe you want a different job that would be better, or it's also saying like stop thinking it's about self-pity. It's saying don't be pitying yourself. It's surrounding those negative energies, son, okay? Hey Taylor, y'all go check out Tiny Mike Taylor's channel. It's an amazing channel. If you want to read, I'll write your name down. I do have a list going, but if you want to read, I wrote your name down, sweetie. Y'all check out Tiny Mike Taylor's channel. To tongue twister. Yes, on there is a chance. Of course there is. Of course there is, especially with this card coming through. But it's like, stop telling yourself you're not going to get it because you're going to create. Yes, stop thinking negative, or you're going to make it happen. Stop. Yeah, you got to stop thinking negative about it, or it won't happen. Okay, that's the Weaver of Challenges. But both of these cards are telling you there's a miracle. Like yeah. Just basically, you got the gist. Try to stop thinking negative, okay? Oh, thank you, Taylor. I do have your name, so if you do end up sticking around and you want to read, I'll totally read for you. Thank you, San. San, come back and let me know how it goes, sweetie. I hope it goes well for you. It will. It will. You just got to stop thinking that, okay? Yes, it is a positive chance of you getting the job. As long as you quit thinking so negatively. Stop thinking bad. You got to start thinking good. Anything is possible. Anything. We are the creator of our own reality. All right. After Sana, I had Cheesecake and then Cheryl. Cheesecake and Cheryl. Are y'all still here? One of my cards was turned backwards. It's so weird how randomly, like, one card will be flipped backwards. Look. It was the Six of Spells. Huh. Don, yes. Stop thinking so bad, Don. Tell your brain, no, I'm not thinking bad today. Look, and then the liar. The liar was turned around. That's your brain, son, thinking bad. It's lying to you. Don't listen to your ego. Don't listen to your brain. All right. When can I expect? Oh, I don't know all that, son. But I do have to move on, sweetie. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, I have Cheesecake and Cheryl. Or if you're still here, hop in the chat. Cheesecake, Cheryl, Kunj, and Miss NECA. Oh, thank you, Daisy. You're on there, sweetie. I'm sure most of them probably left, so I'll probably get to you quicker rather than later. San, Cheesecake, Kunj, and Miss NECA. Oh, wait, I already did San, not San. Sorry. Cheesecake, Cheryl. It was Cheryl. Thank you, San, but I guess Cheryl left again. Cheesecake, Cheryl, Kunj, Miss NECA. Oh, there's Cheryl. All right, Miss NECA, don't go anywhere. I'm going to do you after Cheryl, okay? Here, if I have multiple, how do I go about that? Wait, could clarify, Cheryl. Multiple what? Posted. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh. Oh, well, Cheryl, sweetie, some people just post like one person posted guidance for job, finances, and love. Um, so I'm not sure like how many questions you have. And okay, yeah. Post them in one thing. And let me do cheesecake because technically I did say I'll do cheesecake before yours. So let me do cheesecakes and then you post the questions and I'll see what I can do with my 3 cards, okay? Cheesecake. All right, cheesecake. Let me see. Does my lover M have a fiance? I'm scared. No contact since Sunday. Dang. Have a fiance? Wait, like, okay, that's deep. Does my lover have a fiance? Okay, we'll see what comes out. Okay, we'll see. Higher palette source, creator of all. Thank you for guiding my cards and my words. Ask that you do the same for Cheesecake. Cheesecake wants to know, does their lover have a fiance? They haven't talked since Sunday. I call upon Cheesecake's higher power, their divine, their archangels to come through with clarity surrounding Cheesecake's lover. How to navigate that situation. When one rises, we all rise. Oh, a ladybug just landed on the window. All right. In the name of Jesus. Yes, in the name of Jesus. And Allah and Ganesha and Krishna and all of the above because we are one divine source. All right. All right, Cheesecake. Let's see what's going on with this lover. The Keeper of Boons. The Keeper of Boons. While the Keeper of Challenges wants you to solve your own problem, the Keeper of Boons will solve it with you, or more likely for you. The Wizard's magical energy is protective, gathering, and sheltering. He will rescue you from the scary forest, feed you, tuck you in, kiss you goodnight, and see you on your way in the morning. This can signify practical advice that should be heeded. I almost think like when he says he is protective, gathering, sheltering. I feel like is your lover providing that to you? Because if you've been in my readings before Cheesecake, my readings typically go and discuss your spiritual process and where you're at. And it's like almost like if your lover hasn't talked to you for that many days and you're worried that your lover has a fiance, it's like asking you to reevaluate your values, what home looks like, what a lover really looks like to you. It's like somebody that knows what you need most and how to get it. Then you have strength. So yeah, this is strength card. It's almost like we talked for months and he's saying I was single, then I received a message from his phone. Look, yeah. So I feel like with the strength card coming through and with the Keeper of Boons coming through, that it's like asking you to have the strength to let this one go. I really do. The strength card. Strength is being firmly grounded in who you are, having courage for the task given you, knowing the source of that courage. Rather than letting circumstances defeat you, reach within yourself and draw forth the strength to make changes, face challenges, and move forward courageously. You don't do it by brute force, but through love. It's like telling you to love yourself. Strength comes from trusting your heart. Trust your heart. This is awful. I know, sweetie. I know it's not good when things like this happen. I know. And I'm sending you so much love and light. And I'm sorry that people treat us this way. You know, it shouldn't be like this. But we learn and we go through these things, okay? We learn and we become our higher selves. And then this is the child of spells. Yeah. So this little boy is trying to be a magician, but he doesn't want to put in the hard work to be a magician. So the bunny's not even scared of his magic. And that's what it's saying. Like, this lover of yours is not willing to put in and invest everything that you deserve in a lover. Okay. So yeah, I trust your instinct on this. Okay, Cheesecake, and trust that there is a lover out there like the Keeper of Boons that's going to give you everything you're worthy of. But you have to have the strength right now to close the door on this child play, because that's exactly what this person is doing, is playing with your emotions. Okay, have a good day, Cheesecake. Thank you so much, sweetie. I really appreciate you, and I'm sending you so much love. This too shall pass. Okay. All right, Cheryl, you're next. So I have Cheryl, Miss NECA, Blessed One, Irene. Kunj was on the list, but I think they left. And then Anaya, Jasmine, Daisy, Humera, Pooja, Abba, Sanal, Sarah, Kelly, Tiny. But that's, some of them probably left. All right, Cheryl. Is it meant for me to tell my uncle the message my late aunt gave me in a dream? Whoa. Hey, Nanny. Yeah, I'll write your name down. Is it meant for me to tell my mother that God told her the message I received in my dream? Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pray, and then we'll see. And Nannies, I added your name. Yeah, if you can stick around, I'll read for you. Is it meant for me to tell my uncle the message my late aunt gave me in a dream? Hey, Stephen. Yeah, I'm going to write your name down too. Yeah, Anaya, you are. If I wrote your name down, it will never go away until I call it. All right, Cheryl. Whoa, this is a lot. Let me think. Is it meant for me to tell my uncle the message? Is it meant for me to tell my mother that God told her the message I received in my dream for her? Okay, so basically you're wanting guidance. Like, should you tell these people these dreams? Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Cheryl. Cheryl's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding messages she's received. And should she tell these people about these messages? I call upon her spirit team, her divine, to guide my cards and my words with the best course of action surrounding this. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. When one rises, we all rise. It's almost like, Cheryl, before I even pull the cards, I'm feeling like it depends on the nature of your uncle and your mom. How receptive are they to things like this? Like, you know, I know my family. If I come to my dad or my mom and told them, God, like, my mom and dad don't even understand this. Like, they don't understand my spirituality. So at first, think about how receptive. No, Cheryl, this is okay. I'll try it. No, yeah. It's like, first evaluate how receptive would they be to the message before you go forward. But I've got 3 cards. Huh, that's weird. You got the Keeper of Boons too. All right, let me read it to see how it resonates. They're against it. Oh, well, see, you answered your question, right? If they don't understand what we do in our spiritual ways, then that message is for you. But let me read the cards because I don't want to put in my own personal, this is about divine coming through. So I'm going to read them and then however it resonates, okay? While the keeper of challenges wants you to solve your own problem, the keeper of boons will solve it with you, or more likely for you. The wizard's magical energy is protecting, gathering, sheltering. He will rescue you from the scary forest, feed you, tuck you in, and kiss you goodnight, and see you on your way in the morning, all calmly and with a sense of humor. He puts these things to good use with making magical tools and jewels attuned to the user's needs. Seek him out when you need fatherly support. Practical advice should be heeded. Yeah, I feel like you already kind of answered, like you already have the practical advice there. Anything we do in our past, we don't want to disturb them if they're going to be offended or like thinking that we're doing witchcraft or whatever it may be. Some people are just closed-minded still, okay? And they're very stuck in their ways. So it's like, yeah, just heed your own advice if they're against it, right? Then you have the Starlight card. It's because you're such a spiritual being, Cheryl. You're getting the Starlight card because you're so connected to the cosmos, to the higher powers, to divine and your dreams. So that's why Starlight's coming through. Starlight comes to reassure you that everything happens for a reason, even if you can't perceive it now. Time and distance will bring the pattern to light. Look, distance. See, I feel like it is. I think your intuition's right, Cheryl, with both of them. Distance will bring the pattern to light. For now, breathe in the beauty of this moment and pour out your song upon the evening air. Spiritual. Look, it even says spiritual connection to the cosmos. That's so funny. Yeah, Cheryl, this is between you and your divine, honey. I would leave it at that. I'm going to read your last card too, but I would leave it there, okay? Hey, Hebel, I do. I'm going to write your name down. I probably totally said your name wrong, but I wrote your name down, okay? Thank you for liking. I appreciate that thumbs up. All right, Cheryl. Oh, you are magical. You have the Enchanter's Wheel. You had two major arcanas coming out. Like, what? Who are you? All right. The Enchanter's Wheel is the great unknown, the things we can't control or comprehend. They are what they are. Life must be engaged in all of its complexity if any meaning is to be found in the journey. Very few boons come without their attending challenges, and vice versa. Sometimes there's only one magpie, but another will come in the proper time, changing your sorrow to joy. And the inevitable change, fate and fortune. It's like it's just a flow of life, right? The wheel of life. But I feel like somehow, whatever you're doing, Cheryl, you're closing those karmic bonds in your family lineage. That's what I feel like this card's coming through. Whatever healing work you're doing on yourself, you're healing family bondage, okay? But I think you're right with what you were thinking is like leave the message between you and your higher power, okay? Thank you, Cheryl, until they're ready to receive. And they may never be ready to receive. Oh, Taylor, thank you for saying hey. Y'all got to check out Tiny Mike Taylor's channel. She sings and she has a beautiful voice. All right, Cheryl. All right. Thank you, Cheryl, for being here. All right, Miss NECA, Blessed One, and Irene. Miss NECA, Blessed One, and Irene. Namaste, Cheryl. I appreciate you. Miss NECA, Blessed One, Irene. They might have had to leave. We'll give them a minute to come in. Miss NECA. Oh, Irene. Irene is here. All right. Are you asking where I'm from? I'm from the States. I live in Florida. Irene, where are you from? I'm not I'm saying it wrong. Ania? Ania? Um, Where was that? Irene, do you have a general question or a specific one? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Tay Tay. Poocha, I love that. You're always asking that. Let me see. If Neka and Blessed One aren't here, after Irene, I have 5 ahead of you, Pooja, after Irene. So 6 technically. Kentucky born and raised. Whoa. That's very still kind of Bible belty, right? Kentucky. I just need to know if I'm gonna get better. Oh, you were the one that's 6. Heba. All right. First, okay, let me pray and shuffle and then we'll talk. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all, ask that you guide my cards and my words for Irene. Irene is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding will they get better? They have been sick and they're tired and they're worried and they just want to know when to get better. I call the divine, the spirit team to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment, health, wealth, and prosperity for Irene. Irene, when one rises, we all rise. Irene. 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 All right, Irene, it's crazy that you came today with that. Hey, Synthesize. Y'all check out Synthesize too. She has music. Hey, if you need of vocals, Tiny Mike Taylor sings. Synthesize mentioned needing vocals one day. Go check out Tiny Mike Taylor's channel. She does vocals, Synthesized. And if y'all like music, go check out both of their channels because Synthesize creates music and Tiny sings. All right, Irene, I was just listening to a spiritual guidance person, like a spiritual mentor, and they talked about the power of our thoughts, right? And even specifically surrounding illnesses, okay? So you have to start shifting your mindset first that you will get better. Not will I, but yes, I will get better. Your first card is the Starlight card, and it's coming through telling you how magical you are, that you have the power to heal yourself with your thoughts, okay? Starlight comes to reassure you that everything happens for a reason, even if you can't understand it now. Time and distance will bring the pattern to light. For now, Irene, breathe in the beauty of this world, of this moment, and pour out your song upon the evening air. Do things, Irene, right now that align you with higher energies because you can heal yourself through positive thinking and positive mindsets. You've got to have hope. Yeah, I know. Okay, good. This is a card of undying hope. Literally, one of the words on this card, Irene, is immortality. Immortality. Spiritual connection to the cosmos. So it's not, will I get better? It's, yes, I am going to get better. Then you have the whole world. Like, Irene, you literally have the whole world. Yes, you're going to get better. This too shall pass. We have to just, with time, right? I know it's not easy when you're sick, but just like the Starlight card says, everything happens for a reason. Even when we can't understand why, everything happens for a reason. One cycle ends and the next begins. This is a positive card, not a disruptive ending as with the Folly card. This is a card of destiny, following the counsel of animals where you assessed your progress and aligned it with your greater purposes in life. You've done what you needed to do, even if you're not completely cognizant of it yet. It is time to look forward to new horizons. Yes, connection to the world. It's a very positive, both major arcana cards that are very, very positive, Irene. And then you have the Keeper of Challenges. The Keeper of Challenges is not evil, but he's not good either. This wizard is coolly neutral. When he gives you a challenge, he wants you to use your intelligence and figure it out. Keep your wits about you. The biggest challenge may be just to face him, to approach and ask for his help and guidance. If you are going to argue with him, have your facts in order. He is a cold nature in general, even when he's being fair. He won't cut you any slack. Seek him when you are in need of a push to the next stage of your journey. Oh, Irene. Seek out your higher power. Keep doing it. I love you. I'm sending you so much love. And I know life is hard to go through when you're sick. I understand. If you must do battle for a cause, assemble your allies. You got this. This is like a power card. Like you've got God on your side. And you got the whole freaking world around you. You divine loves you so much. You're going to be just fine, sweetie, okay? I'm sending you so much healing. Please, God, just bring her so much peace and love. Oh. Hey, Paradise, I'm going to write your name down, okay? Irene. I'm sending you so many prayers. Hey, on Schumann. How are you? I hope you're doing good. All right, so after, Miss NECA. Yeah, all right, Miss NECA, you're next. Do you want a general read or do you have a specific question? You're welcome, Irene. You got this. It was a beautiful read. Yeah, Miss NECA, you're next. Tell me again, what was your question? Okay, let me look for it. Hold on, you did post it. How would my guy friend would feel if I cut off connection with him to focus on my. Oh, okay. So you're new here, right? Welcome. I don't. Okay, so my tarot reading is a little bit different. I don't read other people's energy. I don't. So I won't be able to tell you how your guy friend would feel because I believe in karma. And if your guy friend doesn't want me reading his energy, I've created bad karma for myself. But I mean, just friendly advice. Do whatever serves your higher purpose. Like if you feel like your fiance is going to bring you to your higher purpose, then your friend should understand. But I can do a love read for you or like a friendship read, but I won't be able to read your friend's energy. But would you like me to do a love read for you or a friendship read for you to see the energy surrounding the situation? Okay, a love read. Okay, thank you for understanding. I appreciate that. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Miss NECA. Miss NECA is here. Oh. Thank you, Pooja. I appreciate y'all being patient because I try my best to spend time with each of you because it matters to me. So I appreciate y'all understanding me taking time with each person. Friendship would be fine. Okay, surrounding this friend. Okay, higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words. Let me scroll back up to the question again. How would my guy friend feel if I cut off connection with him? Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards for Miss NECA. Miss NECA is seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding her guy friend. And guidance surrounding how would that person feel if Miss NECA cut them off to focus on their fiance. And I said you just guide my cards and my words to help Miss NECA figure out this situation and what would be best for Miss NECA. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. You know what reminds me, NECA? Whenever I was with my ex-husband and I first met him, I had a girlfriend who got jealous because I wanted to spend so much time with my new boyfriend who then became my husband. But it's like jealousy is evil, right? And it's people that still have work to do on themselves. It's almost like a codependency is when there's, and I don't know if that's why the friend got mad, but um either way, if they're getting mad that you're, that's kind of, yeah, see, it's like I'm gonna read your cards surrounding it, but like if that's the situation, it's like, look, you're my friend, you should love me that I'm happy with this fiance and I want to spend time with them. All right, the Nine of Spells is your first card. Yeah, so see, he's gonna be butthurt about it, right? But it's like you gotta look out for yourself, sweetie. You know, you can't feed into the codependency, right? This card signifies that you have everything you need to accomplish your intention. You have the skills, the experience, the maturity, and most important of all, the will to make it happen. No one can stand in the way of your success now. Mark out your territory. This is divine telling you, stand your ground. Mastery of your inner gifts, of your power, defense against the dark. That's what jealousy is. And if someone's going to bring you bad juju, sometimes we outgrow our friends. Sometimes we have to love them from afar. Oh, the whole world. I don't know how deep you and his fiance are, but look, the whole world. Like, but you can't have that if you have negative energy. We have wavelengths, right? And we don't want to surround ourselves with people that are gonna bring us down and bring bad energy into us, because then we won't experience the world that we're so deserving of. One cycle ends and the next begins. This is the closing of a chapter. One cycle ends and the next begins. This is a positive card, not a disruptive ending as with the folly card. This is a card of destiny. Following the council of animals, where you assessed your progress and aligned it with your greater purposes in life. You've done what you needed to do, even if you're not completely cognizant of it. It's time to look towards new horizons. So both cards are telling you that maybe your decision to cut this friend off is the right decision. Don't worry about how they're going to feel. Do what's best for you. Then you have the Six of Visions. I feel like this is coming out for your fiance and like the fairy tale, but you can't have the fairy tale if you have someone nagging at you in the back of your ear, right? Telling you that they're jealous of you living your best life. Like, how can you be jealous that I'm happy with my fiance? When we grow up, we're expected to put away childish things and settle down to take life seriously, but we are never too old to live an enchanted life. This card is a reminder that the child you once were is still part of you. What was magic then is still magic today. All you have to do is open your mind to it. Your old friends from books and your imagination are close at hand. This is a card. Yeah, this is a card telling you, go live your fantasy, go live your fairy tale. You have the whole wide world ahead of you, but you can't let negative people keep you stagnant, Miss NECA, okay? Don't worry about how he's going to feel. We have to send them love and light and send them on their way. Yeah, so how can your connection with your fiance is never going to grow if you keep this negative energy around you and in your circle, okay, sweetie? Go live your best life, honey. Have fun. Love them from afar until they can outgrow the codependency. Codependency is toxic. Thank you for letting me read for you. Don't let that bad juju in your space. Hey Melody, I'm writing your name down if you're able to stick around, okay? All right. So next, Blessed One I think had to leave. I had Kunj, Anaya, and Jasmine. Kunj, Anaya, and Jasmine, and then Daisy. Kunj, Anaya, Jasmine, Daisy. I'm going to go potty real fast. I see Daisy's here. Thank you, Miss NECA. Let me give Kunj, Anaya, and Jasmine a second. If they don't come back in while I'm pottying, I'll get to you, Daisy. Sorry, TMI, I know. Get down. Are you going to do readings? Get down, sweetie. Come on. Go. Thank you. Okay. Synthesized. I just saw. Can we do a pendulum? Yes, of course. Let me put your. I completely. I don't know why I forgot to write your name down. Let me see where you came in real quick. There it is. Heba, under Heba. Okay, I'm going to put you in there. I got you. We could totally do the pendulum. I haven't done it since the soccer game question. Oh, wait, let me plug in my thing. Yeah, you're still on the list. If you came in and I wrote your name down, you're still there. Paradise, I got you. Sorry, my dog's freaking out. I don't know why. All right. Oh, and I got you too, Taylor. I just got a few. Let me see where I'm at. All right. All right. Anaya's here. So I'm going to do Anaya next. No, ma'am. Stop. All right. Anaya next. And then after Anaya, Daisy's here. So I'll do Daisy next. I lost Kunj and Jasmine. So I'm going to mark Kunj and Jasmine off. All right. So Anaya, did you have a specific question or a general one? Kunj and Jasmine left. So Anaya and Daisy. Oh, Taylor, I'm going to read for you when I get to your name, but absolutely you should. Because when we forgive people, we allow ourselves to let go of the bitterness and the anger. And the way I do that is I pray for them. I send them love and light, and my prayer might have to start with, I hope they get what they deserve. But then my prayer shifts into, no, really, I hope they get everything that they deserve truly in life, like that they get healed, that they bring peace. All right. But yes, I'll read for you too, though. All right. Anaya says, I wanted to ask if Jordan and I will reconcile. You mean before the end of the year? Creative, I wrote your name down, sweetie. Thank you for being here. All right, Anaya, higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Anaya. Anaya seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding. Will they reconcile with Jordan before the end of the year? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I call upon Anaya's spirit team, their divine, the archangels, to come in with words of enlightenment and clarity surrounding Jordan. Will they reconcile with Jordan before the end of the year? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. And one rises, all rise. Anaya. Okay. Before the end of the year, we shall see you. All right, the Eight of Boons. So, let me read it to you. It takes time to become adept, and magical skills are no easier to master than mundane ones. Practice leads to improvement, but dedication leads to excellence. Whatever your work is in the world, do it to the very best of your ability and then some. Push past your comfort zone. But don't lose sight of the moment in striving toward an outcome. The learning process itself brings its own delights. I feel like you're learning something through this impasse with Jordan. I feel like this is divine coming through, saying that while you're in this time period of not being with Jordan, that you're learning something here. Something more about yourself. It's like it's like divine wants you to seek out, instead of worrying about Jordan right now, divine wants you to seek out passionate pursuits, things that make you happy, things that make you laugh, things that make you feel more childlike. Then you have the wise woman. Look, yes, when we align ourselves with our higher self, we're like, Jordan who? If Jordan isn't showing me everything I deserve, Jordan who? Wise woman. Mm. When we start to love ourselves, then the rest just comes. The wise woman card confirms that there is a core of deep knowing within you. It's like you already know the situation with Jordan. You probably already know the answer to this, but you may need spiritual guidance to access it. Wisdom takes time, devotion, patience, and above all, willingness to accept and commit to the path you choose. The wise woman doesn't argue with the oracles, and neither should you. Read the signs, they're everywhere. This is God telling you, you already know the answer to this question. You have the wisdom surrounding it. Yeah. Okay. And then your next card is the Lover's card. But look, I don't know if it's Jordan or not because, well, I don't know. They're not bad cards, but it's like use this time to learn. Like this is teaching. This is a learning card to spend time on passionate things so that you can grow. And the wise woman is that of spirituality and mysticism also. But you did get the Lover's card at the end, which is just that, the Lover's card. So I don't know how long y'all been apart, but and it could be a reflection of asking you while you do this work on yourself to assess, is Jordan that lover? Is Jordan really worth it? This card is not about trifling romance. The Lovers represents true partnership and the life choices and sacrifices that come with commitment. If Jordan isn't willing to make this commitment, then that's not the lover they're talking about. Though the lovers shown here are man and woman, soulmates find each other in every gender. So it is a love card, but I feel like you really need to reflect if Jordan is the one, you know what I mean? Through these passionate pursuits. When we do passionate pursuits, it aligns us with God, and then we can hear clearly what we need to hear. So like, I don't know if you like drawing or reading or writing or working out or going into the woods and being with nature, whatever you do to connect with your higher self so that you can truly reflect, does it matter? Is Jordan my lover card? Thank you, Anaya. I appreciate you, sweetie. Thank you for being here and letting me read for you. All right, after Anaya, I had Daisy. I lost Blessed One too, I think. All right, Daisy, Humaria, and Pooja. Daisy, Humaria, and Pooja. I think Daisy already posted their question. I am disturbed because of my boyfriend Rashu. What are his current feelings when he come back? Oh, Daisy, these boys. What are we going to do with these boys? Oh, thank you, Anaya, for validating Divine. I'm just but a vessel. Happy holidays to you too, sweetie. It's very insightful. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. All right, Daisy. So if you're new here, I'm going to just kind of share like I did with, I think it was Anaya or somebody before Anaya. My reads are more surrounding you and your spiritual path and not so much your boyfriend's feelings. Okay. It can give me some like what to expect from it, but I choose not to read other people's energies and aren't here to condone that. But I can do a love read and find out what comes out through the love read. Okay, Daisy? Okay, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. I just believe in karma. And if your boyfriend doesn't want me to read his energy, then I've created bad karma for myself. But I'm going to do a love read surrounding the boyfriend, and it'll be spirit guiding you into how to navigate that, okay? Especially if he's ghosting you. Like, golly. Like, come on, grow a pair and tell me what's going on. Okay. Let me see. All right. Okay, no problem. Thank you for understanding. Most people are very understanding and sweet when it comes to that. So I appreciate y'all understanding. All right, Daisy, higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Daisy. Daisy is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their boyfriend and how to navigate that situation. he's ghosted Daisy without any word. They didn't have a fight or anything. So should she close this door? How should she navigate this? I call upon Daisy's spirit team, the archangels, the higher source, to come in with words of enlightenment and clarity surrounding the boyfriend and how to navigate that. One rises, we all rise. Daisy. When one rises, we all rise. Rashu. See. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. My little dog's out there barking. I don't know if y'all can hear him. Okay. All right. Hey, Celine, I'm going to write your name down if you can stick around. Sarah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 ahead of you, but remember, some of those people may have left. And Melody, you got quite a few ahead of you, sweetie. But again, some of them probably left. I have like 7 viewing right now, so I'm sure some of them left. All right. Hey, Eris, I'm going to write your name down. Thank you for being here. All right. I'm on Daisy. All right, Daisy, I got your cards. You have the Strength card. Oh, I love it when this comes out. Like, this is like God just like saying like, hey, I see that you're hurting, right? But that just like, let me read it. It's just a beautiful card, like telling you, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that boy. Like, that's exactly how he's acting. If he's just going to ghost you and not tell you why or what's going on, that's a boy. Strength is being firmly grounded in who you are. Having courage. You see how she's got this wolf behind her? Like, that's God. God's got you. Having courage for the task given you and knowing the source of that courage. Rather than letting circumstances defeat you, reach within yourself and draw forth the strength to make changes, face challenges, and move forward courageously. You don't do it in brute force, but through love. Strength comes from trusting your heart. Trust in your heart, Daisy, that you deserve better than that. Okay? You have the strength. You've just got to find it from within, okay? This is where God lives. Find it from within, Daisy. Then you got the Three of Boons. This is a card of collaboration. So when we feel alone, that's whenever we need to reach out, right? To other people, to community. The Three of Boons. So you can see these friends are working together, Daisy, to create something. They're working together. So it says, these friends are here to remind you that even the smallest task, sorting mushrooms, for instance, can contribute to a greater purpose, especially if it's done with a happy and willing heart. Offer your skills to projects that can use them, and don't be shy about asking others to collaborate on your own projects as well. Many hands make light work, as the saying goes, and they also make work much more fun. So I don't know if you're already pursuing some project, but this is divine telling you, gather your strength and start doing something that aligns with your higher purpose. Focus on something that is the passionate pursuit, okay? Fruitful times and happy company. Find you your spirit tribe that brings you peace during this time. Then you have the seeker of challenges. So you actually asked about reconciling, and this is a card, or like about their feelings. This is a very card, like kind of clarifying that it's an end, especially if he's ghosting you and not telling you why. I think you kind of already knew it though, right? An enormous knight stands immovably on the forest path. Like, we're not moving him. He's done blocked you. The white raven blazing on his shield and the iron feathers on the black armor declare him to be the seeker of challenges. His helm conceals his face, but the sword in his hand and the readiness of his stance speak menace. Yeah. This is like a forceful end. It can't be bribed. Like, you can't open it back up. Yeah. I think there's a definite ending to this relationship, but this is divine calling through your strength and calling for you to reach out to your soul tribe to find that strength, okay? I'm sending you so much love and light, Daisy. I know relationships are hard. I don't know why people, well, look, I used to suck at communicating too, so Thanks for your guidance. Oh, yeah. Look, use those projects. That's funny. And they call for you to collaborate on those projects, Daisy. Your divine's calling you to, yeah, pull through that inner strength and work with other people on those projects too. Thank you, Daisy. I appreciate you. I know it does. I know. And it's like this though. Life is like this, right? And through every section we learn something about ourselves. We become a better person. So use your higher power right now to help get through this, okay? Thank you. All right, Humera Puja Abba Sonal. Humera Puja Abba Sonal. Humera Puja Abba Sonal. I might have lost them all. Humera Puja Abba Sonal, Sarah and Kelly. Humera Puja Abba Sonal, Sarah Kelly. Oh, Puja's here. Puja. I like that name. All right. Did you have a general question or did you have a specific one? I have your name still, Paradise. I'm just not there yet, sweetie. Thank you for waiting and being patient. I appreciate it. Specific, I think. Okay, you can type it out. What you got for me? I want to know if my husband and I, 1 year old baby, unite and live together. Wait, what? That's pretty deep. I want to know if my husband and our 1 year old baby, did they pass away? What do you mean unite and live together? Did they both leave this life? He loves me. Oh, okay. He loves me, but my mom-in-law hurts me. Oh, I want to know if my husband and our 1 year old baby. I'm just confused what you're asking about the baby. Oh, okay. You and your husband are not currently together. So you're wanting to know, are y'all going to get back together? Okay. We are in no contact situation due to a fight. Okay. I want to know if you want to know if you're going to get back together. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said to guide my cards and my words for Puja. Puja's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding. Will they reunite with their husband? Will they come back together and live together? I call upon Puja's archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in and guide my cards and my words for Puja and how to navigate the situation and what to expect from this situation. When one rises, we all rise. Puja and preparing for an exam. Oh, a government exam. That's huge. We'll see what comes out, okay? Okay. Your first card is the Keeper of Boons. When this card comes out, it's like it comes out when people it's like, do you want to be with your husband? Listen to the Keeper of Boons. It's like, because we deserve what this person sounds like. I'm gonna read the description of the Keeper of Boons, and all of us deserve this in our partner. If I can find it, Keeper of Boons. There it is. While the Keeper of Challenges wants you to solve your own problem, The keeper of boons will solve it with you, or more likely for you. It's like I think of my current husband now and I think of my ex-husband. Bless his heart, he's passed on. I loved him, but we weren't meant for each other forever. But the keeper of boons will solve it with you or for you. The wizard's magical energy is protective, gathering, sheltering. Like, is your husband protective, gathering, sheltering? Will he rescue you from the scary forest? Will he feed you, tuck you in, and kiss you goodnight, and see you on your way in the morning, all calmly and with a sense of humor? If your husband is not that, then do you really want to be back together? It's a card of practical advice that should be heeded, okay? But when I get this card and there's a question about a relationship, that's what I get from it. It's asking you, reflect on that relationship. Is your husband protective, gathering, sheltering? Will he rescue you? Will he tuck you in and kiss you goodnight? All calmly and with a sense of humor. Okay. I Talks and Healing Hearts. Hey, y'all. Welcome. He is immature, easily gets carried away. So, see, it's like, are you wanting to go back to that because it's comfort or because you truly love him? You know, and I know with babies it's a little bit more difficult, but even with babies, it's like you deserve the best. You know, society makes us think that we have to stay with the father of our child, but God wants you to be ultimately happy. Ultimately happy. Yeah. Oh, he's more like a college guy. It's like reflect on what you really want, okay? Then you have the keeper of challenges. And this is God coming to you asking you to really reflect on that. The keeper of challenges. The keeper of challenges is not evil, but he's not good either. See, it's like, man, there's a lot of negativity, right? Oh man, I can imagine. I cannot imagine. Like it sounds very toxic, right? But don't be scared. When we live in fear, we get stuck in a lower vibration. Don't be scared. There's nothing to be scared of, okay? Do you miss him or do you miss the idea of him? Are you thinking about the positive and the negative? The keeper of challenges is not evil, but he's not good either. This wizard is coolly neutral. When he gives you a challenge, he wants you to use your intelligence and figure it out. Keep your wits about you. The biggest challenge may be just to face him, to approach and ask for help and guidance. If you're going to argue with him, have your facts in order. He is a cold nature in general. Even when he's being fair, he won't cut you any slack. I feel like this represents your husband. Detached. Yeah. Shrewd, stern. Just I don't know. I feel like this is your husband, which feels nothing like the keeper of boons. But he's loyal to me. Okay, but hold on. Just because he's loyal to you doesn't mean he brings you all the happiness. I know. And I know. I know when we're from different countries, it's a lot deeper. But try not to let fear steer you. Your divine wouldn't want that. Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like this is who you deserve. This is the man you deserve. But if you let fear guide you, this is who you're going to be stuck with. And with the shrewd mother, too. All right. And then you have the hermit. See, look, Pooja, right now, you just need to take some time. Take some time. The hermit calls you to go inward, do meditation, do prayer, whatever you do to connect with your God. That's what the hermit wants you to do. And God's going to lead you the right way if you listen, okay? The hermit has chosen to live in solitude to avoid daily distractions. Yeah, his advice is for you to do the same. Take the time and take the space to enjoy your own company. Learn to love yourself, Pooja, because when you start to love yourself, you're going to see you're worthy of this guy. You're so worthy of this guy. Take control of your interactions with others. Don't let them badger you like that mom. Oh, Pooja, I wish I could just come in and hug you and fix it all. because I know being from India, it's a whole different culture. I know. But God wants so much for you. So much. Like, you don't deserve to be with somebody with anger issues. You deserve to be with this person, Pooja, okay? Take this time, go into hermit mode and do some meditation, prayers, reflection. Look, Heba's got good advice for you. Divorce is huge, but do you want to be stuck in regret? What if you meet your soulmate when you let go of your current spouse? Pooja, that I cannot tell you, baby. I can't tell you if he's going to change. All I can tell is that if you choose to listen to God and do the reflection and the work and maybe close that door, you might meet your soulmate, which is the keeper of boons. I'm sending you so much love and light. I know relationships are hard. I know. Whew, that was a big one. It'll get better. This too shall pass. Everything is perfectly as it should be. All right, Abba. So now he writes, dang, I don't want to boot you out, baby, but you're putting that in the chat 4 different times. Calm down. You're right. I'm going to write your name down, but I think I'm going to have to end my list at you because I'm already on here over 2. Okay. Abba, so now Sarah and Kelly. Abba, so now Sarah and Kelly. If you're here, hop in the chat. Let me turn some lights on. Abba, so now Sarah Kelly. And I know Tiny's already here. Thank you. Thank you, Pooja. Namaste, sweetie. Let me turn some lights on. Hold on, let me get a light because my overhead light broke. Not yet. Okay. Heba. Heba is my name. Pooja. Oh, Heba. Oh, y'all, I love how y'all give each other advice. It makes my soul so happy. All right, Tiny. I think I lost Abba, so now on Sarah and Kelly. So, Tay, you want me to do a read for you? Even though I can tell you forgiveness is the key to happiness, but I'll totally do a read for you. And I didn't get to read the chats between you and Synthesize, but maybe y'all get to link up. We'll see. Okay, tell me again. It's surrounding friends that have harmed you, right? Was that what it was? Friends that have harmed you and that you haven't quite forgiven them yet? I'm getting a water real quick. It feels so good. It hurts. Synthesized. Yeah, y'all go check out their channels if you haven't yet. Tiny and Synthesized both do music. Synthesized produces and Tiny sings. No, Sarah, you didn't. It's just a long list, sweetie. Oh, wait, Sarah. Yeah, you almost did. I'm going to do Tiny's read. Don't go anywhere because you're after Tiny, okay? You were technically before, but I called your name and you didn't jump in. Oh, I know. I had to do a little forgiving too. I know exactly. I know. I keep up keeps me in the loop. Okay. So, yes, I did some forgiving of my own for my own situation. So, let me just read, okay? I'll read it and we'll see what comes out. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all, I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Tay Tay. Tay's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding guidance with friendships that have caused harms and hurt for no reason. She's seeking guidance and advice surrounding what to do with these friends. Should she offer forgiveness? I call upon Taylor's spirit team, their archangel, their divine, to come in with words of clarity, love, light, and wisdom in how to navigate this situation. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Now, I'm not going to say I know the details. I just knew there was some problems. That's all. I don't, I choose to separate myself from that kind of stuff, but I just knew there were some problems. Um, but through my sober program, I've learned that everybody's on their own journey, right? Everybody, a lot of times when people do things to us or lash out at us, it's because they're hurting inside. And if we let them hurt us and keep anger, then we're going to accidentally hurt others as well. We might not realize it, but we might, right? Forgiveness is powerful. Look, you got the white heart. This is a a beautiful major arcana card. It's very empowering. The traditional name for this mysterious card that is numbered 0 is the Fool, and it symbolizes the start of a new adventure that is undertaken with pure and innocent heart. So this is your divine. Follow your heart. What does your heart tell you to do, right? Not your ego. Our ego gets mad and gets irritated and says, screw that jerk. I'm never talking to him or her again. But your heart knows that hurt people hurt other people, and that through love and kindness, we can help heal them and ourselves at the same time. So this card literally says, follow your heart. Okay. Then you have the Two of Spells. It's like when we start following our heart, the magic starts to happen. The first step of any spell is to determine what you want. Like, do we want to stay angry about the situation or forgive and let go? Without a clear intention, your magic will fail. Consulting an oracle can be part of the process of beginning an endeavor. You are doing so right now with these cards. One interpretation of the Two of Spells might be ask again. It's like a decision, setting an intention, the beginning of solving a problem, a changing of the situation. Yeah, I think you know the answer, right? And then look, when we do this work, Tiny, when we work through ourselves and our own ego, this is what we're promised, the sunlight. Because you choose to live in love and light, Taylor, you are promised everything that God wants for you. That's what the sunlight is. The sunlight card is like, it gives me goosebumps. When sunlight blesses your reading, be ready to receive good fortune. This is the most positive card in the whole tarot, assuring you that all will be well. Challenges will be overcome, bright visions will come to pass, spells will succeed, and boons of all kinds are yours for the taking. Remember to be grateful. Whenever you raise your vibration, this is what comes into our life. Because we choose to live in love, this is the warmth that we get from it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love it. Thank you, Taylor, for being here. You got to check out Tiny Taylor's channel and her singing, even though I can't sing. Okay, I might have lost some subs over that one. All right. Melody, you're on my list, but you're a little bit further down. But remember, some people probably jumped off. All right, Sarah. Hey, Rosie. Welcome, sweetie. I am going to end my list here because I still have quite a few on my list, and I've already been on here for a few hours. So, I appreciate you. Maybe I can see you on the next one. All right, Kelly. The things he said has hurt and hurt a lot. I want to forgive, but I'm not sure if I'm ready. You know, and we're all on our own journey, so I understand. I don't know all the depth of it, but I get it. I do. I do. I understand. I'm sending you so much love and light. All right. Sarah, is this a love reading? I don't know if you're new or if you're new to my channel. I don't quite read other people's energies so much, but like if it's a love reading or a friend reading, I can help you navigate the situation. I believe in karma, so I choose not to read other people's energies because they're not here to condone it. But I can do a love read or a friendship read around Zine. Is Zine a friend or a lover? Hey, Latoya. How are you? Oh, y'all, I feel so bad. I was gonna end my list here because I've already been on it for a couple hours, but Latoya, I saw that. I saw that you come in the other day. I feel so bad, y'all. Thank you, Taylor. All right, Sarah. I love reading. Okay, Sarah says I love reading. All right, if you're just coming in, I am ending my list today, y'all. I'm sorry. I've just already been on a couple hours. Maybe you can catch me back on the next live though, okay? Thank you. Are you more than welcome to hang around? Some people get messages from others' readings as well, but I am ending my list for the night, okay? I know, right, Taylor? She gets all the snacks already. She's over there living her best life. I appreciate you, Latoya. Thank y'all for understanding. All right, Sarah, love reading. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Sarah. Sarah's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding her love life and this particular person. Sarah would like to know how to navigate this relationship and their energy towards them. I call upon Sarah's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of wisdom and clarity surrounding Sarah's love life and how to navigate this relationship. When one rises, we all rise. So it is. All right, Sarah. And Kelly, you're after Sarah, okay? So don't go anywhere. Hey, Aaliyah, I'm actually ending my list. I'm not taking any more names today, sweetie, but if you can come next live or stick around, you're more than welcome to. All right, Sarah, you got the Six of Spells. And this is the card about community. So I'm not sure if you're already in a relationship or what the vibe is, but I'm going to read it to you. And then however it resonates is how it's supposed to resonate, okay? When people are secure in their own accomplishments, there is no jealousy or ill feeling when another has a glowing success. So this is like, I feel like maybe one of y'all, if you are already together, somebody's having jealous emotions, but it's like calling for you to find your self-love, because when we're proud of who we are and love ourselves, we won't be jealous or ill towards our partners. Yeah. Okay. Sarah, a crush. Okay. Yeah, this is like, it's a card like saying if you're feeling jealous or ill feelings, to practice, do what you need to do to love yourself. Yeah. And then make sure you're surrounding yourself with supportive people that help that come out, okay? Then you have the Keeper of Visions. Hey, NA, just a heads up, I'm ending my list today. I'm so sorry. I wish I could stay on all night with y'all, but I can't. I wouldn't be able to survive. Thank you for understanding. If you see me on the next live, come back though, okay? I'm sorry, Aaliyah. All right, the Keeper of Visions. The Keeper of Visions is a shape-shifting wizard whose Piscine aspect embodies ancient salmon wisdom. Legend is that the salmon is the oldest of all the creatures and has memories reaching back to the beginning of the world. In fish form, his cooler emotions allow for compassionate detachment. See, it's like, yeah, they want you to yeah. I think you've got some work to do before this happens with this person. On land, his kind heart can, it says compassionate detachment. On land, his kind heart can overflow into grief as the world's cruelty. On the whole, he prefers to observe events from a distance rather than getting directly involved. Look below the surface. Like God's wanting you, Sarah, to do some soul searching to learn how to love yourself deeper. Yeah. Emotionally stable. You got to get emotionally stable first. And then you have the Child of Boons. Hey here. I'm actually welcome, but I'm actually cutting off my list today. I appreciate you. Maybe you can come back next time I have a reading, okay? The lost and hungry Child of Boons can't believe his luck when he comes upon a house made of gingerbread. So maybe the house is your crush, right? There doesn't seem to be anyone around to forbid him, but still he hesitates before breaking off a piece. He tries to remember what he's been taught about proper procedure for magic cottages. The practical theme would be to stay alive while awaiting rescue. It's like it's time to pay more attention to your inner self. Yeah, your cards are really got Sarah. I don't think divine. I'm not feeling it in this reading. I don't know where you're at with, like I said, your soul journey, but this is a card of like finding your inner power and not worrying so much about this crush right now. But worst case, I don't know if you told the crush how you feel. All you can do is let them know how you feel. Worst case, they say no, right? If we don't let them know how we'll feel, we'll never know. But your cards really are calling for you to do some meditation, prayer, what we call shadow work, to learn how to love yourself deeper. When we learn to love ourselves deeper, we're going to find the best mate possible for our higher self. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, Kelly, are you still here? I don't know why I accidentally keep turning some of my cards upside down. I have Kelly, then Nanny, Stephen, Kelly, Nanny, Stephen, Hebel. Kelly, Nanny, Stephen, Hebel. Hey Mick, welcome. Kelly. Okay. You probably already typed it once, but do you have a specific question or a general one? Or is it a general read? As I fix my cards. Hey Celine, I still have your name down, sweetie. I'm just going through the list now. But you are a few away still, if you're able to stick around. Hey Mick, if you would welcome, if you would like a reading, I'm actually not taking any more names, sweetie. But if you want to come back on my next live, I can read for you then. I've just been on for a long time already. So I'll be closing out after I finish my list that I have going now. Kelly. Heba. I have Kelly, then Nanny, then Stephen, and then you. But I think Nanny and Stephen had to leave. So you're probably going to be after Kelly. Kelly, I just need to know, did you want to? Oh, there you are. Okay, hold on 1 second. I've mixed up my cards. I don't do upside down readings. Let me turn them back around real quick. Okay, it's great. Aw. You're so sweet, Mick. Look, I always feel bad whenever people are that sweet and then they're like, aw. Yeah, I appreciate you for being so understanding. I wish I could stay here all night and help everybody. All right, Kelly, my roommate can be unreliable. Do you see different good things coming this next year? All right, so surrounding your roommate? Okay, like basically like, can you expect the relationship with the roommate to improve? Okay. Higher powers, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my words for Kelly. Kelly's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their roommate. Their roommate can be unpredictable. So they're asking for spiritual advice surrounding what to expect in the upcoming year. How should they navigate this roommate situation? I call upon Kelly's spirit team, their higher power, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding the roommate and how to navigate that situation. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. When one rises, we all rise. Kelly. When one rises, we all rise. I had two visions on the bottom that was like really sticking out to me. So I'm gonna keep that. I don't usually, but it was sticking out. All right, Kelly. You got the keeper of boons. It's like when the keeper of boons comes up, it's like being in a situation where you know it doesn't align with your higher self. Like if you have to live with somebody, like you don't have a way out, like if you have to live with somebody that brings you turmoil because of their unpredictability, it's like keeper of boons is asking for you to reflect on that. While the keeper of challenges wants you to solve your own problem, the keeper of boons will solve it with you, or more likely for you. The wizard's magical energy is protective, gathering, sheltering. He will rescue you from the scary forest, feed you, tuck you in, kiss you goodnight, and see you on your way in the morning. It's like just this perfect human. Um, it wants you to take practical advice and heed it. Like warm, jolly, generous. It's like if your roommate isn't doing work on themselves, then they're not going to change. Until they start doing work on themselves, things are going to stay exactly as they are. Okay. And this is like asking you to reflect and see, like, what's the ideal roommate for you? And then you have the hermit coming through. Are y'all like in it? Is it a situation like, are y'all together? Or is it strictly platonic? The hermit comes through when it's a needed time of reflection. Like this came through with somebody else. That's why I was asking about relationship, because it came through with the marriage. I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, you that's why the hermit's coming out too, because it's like you need to take time to do your own reflection, to align yourself with what's going to serve you best. The hermit has chosen to live in solitude. To live in solitude, to avoid daily distractions. Ah, I see. Yeah. His advice to you is to do the same. Live in solitude to avoid daily distractions. Yeah. Take control of your interactions with others. Yeah. Girl. Yeah. This is calling you to get out of there. And then you have the Six of Visions, which is divine calling you to remember your childlike self. Remember those fantasies that you had in those fairy tales. When we grow up, we're expected to put away childish things and settle down to take life seriously. But we are never too old to live an enchanted life. This card is a reminder that the child you once were is still part of you. What was magic then is still magic today. All you have to do is open your mind to it. It's like wanting you to get back in touch with your inner child. Yeah. Oh, but not just live in solitude, but while you're in hermit mode, that you're meditating, that you're praying, that you're connecting with divine to see how to navigate the situation. Okay. And I'm going to read the Two of Visions real quick just because it stuck out so much to me. This card signifies that the beloved is nigh. This may be a romance, a true friend of the heart. Like they're just like with the Keeper of Boons, they're calling for you to close this chapter so that you can meet a better friend. Like you're going to meet somebody, but you can't meet them if you're living in solitude, right? This is a new romance, true friendship. It's something, a deep relationship that's waiting on you, but you can't have it because of your situation. Yeah, that's what your divine is valid. I feel it in the reading, Kelly. I see it. But you have the power over your thoughts, okay? Anytime you start thinking I can't or it won't happen, start shifting those thoughts to it will happen, okay, sweetie? That's Maddie coming home. He likes to rev. I'm sending you so much love and light. And I know it's not easy, but you have the power over your thoughts and your actions, okay? Definitely calling for some deep spiritual work. Okay. All right. After Kelly, I think is Ebel. I had Nanny and Steven, but I think Nanny and Steven left. And I know Ebel's still here. So, Ebel, if you would like a read, hump in a chat. Also, money surrounding your thoughts, okay? I mean, thoughts surrounding your money. Try not to have negative thoughts around your money because that will keep the money leaving as well. I know it's easier said than done. All right, Ebba. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate you. Ebba, did you want a general read or did you have a specific question? Hey, baby. I'm sending you so much love and light, Kelly. It can change and it will. Can you hear me? Oh.
Okay.
How was your day?
Short.
Heba. Oh, short. Heba. I stopped my list, so I've got a few more to go, but I think it's like maybe 5 or 6. That's it that I see watching. You got this, Kelly. All right, Heba. Yes, what do you see coming in for me? You too, Kelly. Thank you, sweetie. Heba. Higher power, source, center of all. Ask that you guide my cards and my words for Heba. Heba's here seeking spiritual advice and connection. I call upon Heba's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with any words of enlightenment and clarity. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. When one rises, we all rise. Heba. Thank you, divine. An angel number. I love angel numbers. Heba. You did it, Melody. You did it. I got you down still, sweetie. Heba. All right. Your first card is the Child of Boons. Okay, so you can see him at the little house with candy. Child of Boons. The lost and hungry child of boons can't believe his luck when he comes upon a house made of gingerbread. There doesn't seem to be anyone around to forbid him, but still he hesitates before breaking off a piece. He tries to remember what he's been taught about the proper procedure for magic cottages. The practical thing would seem to be to stay alive while awaiting rescue. So does that mean eat or to not eat? This card can mean a time of study, an investment, or a sign that it's time to pay more attention to your material security and prosperity. It's like a card of being cautious, being obedient, being well-mannered. Yeah, just be cautious and wary. Like, try not to be impulsive if you find yourself being impulsive lately or, like in general. Oh, hey, Michael. That's so sweet. Such a beautiful message. And may you be blessed. Welcome. If you're wanting a reading, I am stopping my list for the night, but oh, that message is so beautiful. And my brother's name was Michael. I lost him. So that's like, oh, that made me think of him. I'm going to cry. Oh, okay. I don't think, and you might not be. It might not be. It's how it resonates with you. It's just telling you to be considerate and to be cautious. So I don't know what's going on around your personal life or work life. It's a card of being considerate and cautious is all. Well-mannered. Yeah. All right. Then you have the 7 of challenges. The 7 of challenges. So you can see these little fox. The fox are coming in, stealing the traveler's things from his rest area. So 7 of challenges. And I think that's why the cautious obedience, maybe somebody in your life is, I don't know. Let me read it to you. When these little bandits appear in a reading, something's going on behind your back, which is why the first card is saying to be cautious. Someone's trying to get away with something by cheating or outright theft. It may be in an arena where you feel you're safe, so you've relaxed your vigilance. I don't know where this applies in your life, but both of these cards are calling for you to be cautious and aware that someone or something around you is being sneaky, secrets. Yeah. Somebody's just, yeah. I don't know how it applies. Only you can make that connection. And then you have the Seeker of Challenges. Yeah, these are pretty like warning cards about something going on in your life. Aw, it's all good. I just like vibing in the crowd, listening to y'all are beautiful. Yeah, it really did. That made my soul smile. Like your name and that sweet message made me connect with his energy. Thank you for that, Michael. I appreciate that. Seeker of Challenges. I wonder. Well, don't be worried, Hebel. Don't be worried. It's just being cautious and aware. Try not to let fear override you. But it is like, yeah, I don't know. Just be wary of like, I don't know if you have a large friend group or in your job. If there's, it's just saying be cautious. Don't be scared though. Don't let fear ever guide you. Okay. So the Seeker of Challenges, obviously, you can see this huge knight standing in the way of something. So there's something blocking something. I know, right? It's like, I don't know how to say it properly. The Seeker Challenges is not going to let you pass. He's spoiling for a fight, determined to find trouble or make it himself. It's a situation that has reached an impasse, a breakdown in diplomacy, or a movement toward war. Like the keywords are aggressive, forceful. Yeah. Can't be bribed. There's some like, yeah, I haven't had a reading like this all day. I don't know, Heba. I wish I could tell you what and how and who, but it's words of caution. And I think the best way for you to figure that out is through meditation, prayer, and just, it doesn't mean to be scared. It just means to be aware of your surroundings. Okay. I'm sending you so much love and light and peace to help navigate. No, don't be sad. Don't. Look, it could be as simple as like somebody in a friend zone, like talking junk, stealing your energy. Like it doesn't have to be like physically, like I've had a tarot reading like that talking about what they call Jezebel energy stealing. And it's people around us that are living at a lower vibration. It doesn't necessarily mean like somebody's taking your money. It could be even stealing your energy or talking junk behind your back or just anything that lowers your vibration, right, Hebel? So please don't be like, don't be worried. Don't be scared. I'm all about not living in fear. That's not what tarot's about. That's not what my space is about. Okay. Ah, right. Right, Mick. What good advice? Did I write your name down? Mick, you've been in here with a couple of good suggestions, and I don't know why I don't have your name down. Do you want a reading? Um, but yeah, don't be wow scared because said it before. Yeah, in my opinion, it's a potential great learning opportunity. Exactly. Yeah. Pebble, I don't have the I if my psychic skills develop later on down the road, I'm not gonna claim that I can tell you who, sweetie. And I don't even know what. It could even be your own ego. Our ego, this could be your ego stealing your energy. It could be anything that brings your energy down. Anything that, yeah. Don't try not to worry too much though about it. Even if you're having like negative self thoughts about things or do have fears surrounding things, like this could be your ego because our ego can do that to us. Don't but really meditation, prayer, however you connect with God is where you're going to find answers. Okay, Hebel? Yeah. I'm sending you so much love and light. Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry, sweetie. It's gonna be fine. Hey Maria, I actually cut off my list for tonight. I've been going for quite a while. Hey Synthesized. I don't know if you had to leave, but you're next. Synthesized. Of course, Hebel. Thank you. I appreciate you. I have Synthesized, Paradise, and then Melody. Synthesized, Paradise, and then Melody. I know, Maria. I'm so sorry, sweetie. You can see it's almost 3 hours, and I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 people, if they're still here. Possibly 9 people. Oh, Synthesized. It might be way, way, way. Let me see if I can find it. If you haven't checked out Synthesized channel, go check it out. She has some música para bailar. My question using a pendulum. I can be no, it's okay. Is my soulmate's age between 32 and 40? Okay, let me pray. I haven't used a pendulum since is the soulmate's age between 32 and 40. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my words, guide my pendulum to guide Synthesized. Synthesized here seeking spiritual advice surrounding her soulmate. She would like to know if her soulmate is between the ages of 32 and 40. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I just ask that you come through my pendulum to answer Divine's question. Is her soulmate between the ages of 32 and 40? Is Synthesized soulmate between the ages of 32 and 40? That was a pretty fast yes. That is so funny. I don't know if you can see it actually moving, but you can see it going back and forth, which is a yes. That is so funny. But you already knew that anyways. Thank you, Synthesized. I appreciate it. Y'all go check out Synthesized channel. Gonna wait for is it muy caliente, mujer? Para bailar contigo? Thank you. I appreciate you, Synthesized. Confirmed, right? You knew this already, though. All right. I appreciate you. You know that. All right. After Synthesized, I have Paradise and then Melody. I think Paradise left. Un poco español, pero mi español es muy malo, porque mi mamá no enséñame. Entonces necesito practicar cada día, pero no tengo tiempo. Pero Synthesize hablar español también. All right, Melody. Can I know truths? Okay. So just a heads up, Melody, if you're new here, welcome. I don't read other people's feelings because I believe in karma. And if they don't approve me reading their feelings, I've created bad karma for myself. I can do a love reading for you surrounding why. And just as friendly advice, I can offer friendly advice that if he's ignoring your calls and your messages, you kind of answered your question, right? But would you like me to do a love read? I appreciate you being so patient and welcome. Would you like me to do a love reading for you surrounding why? Did I lose him? Okay, yeah, sure. He's ignoring my call, so I just want to know why. Yeah, it might not tell me why, but because my readings are more about your soul journey and divine suggesting like what you should do next or how you. So let me just do a love reading. We'll see what comes out. Okay. Sometimes people are just jerks. Sometimes people just ignore us and don't tell us why because they don't have the balls to tell us why. Sorry for the not great use of words, but that's just what it is. Sometimes they're not man enough, not woman enough. Cheryl coming in with the 111 to tell us what's going on. I used to be that way. I used to be terrified of confrontation. I used to be terrified to express my emotions. So unfortunately people are just in their own life's journeys. But let me read and we'll see, okay? Higher powers, source, creator of all, ask that you, I know. It's so frustrating. We go through these waves, though, for a reason, okay? Everything is exactly as it should be. Higher powers, source, divine. I saw the Hanged Man. It's suspension, like looking at your impasse from a different angle. Looking at this situation, like God probably saved you from somebody that was going to be the most jerk ever. Higher power, divine. Guide my cards and my words for Melody, as Melody's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding this person and why they're ignoring her calls and her messages, her love life. I call upon Melody's spirit team, her archangels, her divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding this love life, this person, and how to navigate it. One rises, we all rise. So it is. Like you deserve somebody that's like gonna treat you like a queen, king, whatever you identify as. Saw him dancing with a girl. Stop. You did the same thing to make him jealous. Girl, that's why he answer your calls. You already know why. You already know why he's not answering. No, but it's like we go through all of these relationships for a reason. So if it doesn't come of anything, then it just wasn't meant to be, right? You have the fairy wind, you have the fae coming through. This is God telling you, like, it's all gonna be all right. I need Taylor to come sing for me because I suck at singing. Look, my hubby says, I would never dance with another woman, huh? I tried to force him to dance with another woman before. He's like, I know better. The fairy wind is a powerful sign of ultimate success. Only the most fortunate see the fae, though many have felt their passings. Things will pick up speed for you now, and your endeavors will flow swiftly toward a positive outcome. Continue forward with increased confidence. So I don't know. This is like speed, change, success, and I don't know for sure if it's surrounding this guy. Oh, Melody said, your guy looks so cute. He is so handsome, Amy. You made me blush on that one. Hey, In Tune, I'm so sorry I'm not taking any more names right now, okay? Oh, you're so sweet. Yes, he's such a king. That's why everybody deserves that. Like, you deserve that, Melody. And the fae saying that they will bring it. You just have to assess, is this person worth your energy? If this person knows how you feel and then they're dancing with other women, like, is it worth your energy? Because the fae, the divine, your source, your spirit allies, whatever you want to call it, wants everything for you. Michael, fae ain't always good. They're tricksters in a way. I've read that online. I've been called to do some fae work. I did read that online, but my energy and my fae is all positivity. But this is speed and change, success. So don't worry too much, okay? And then look, you have the 10 of visions. You can see this is a unicorn family. And it's a very beautiful card surrounding love readings. I love it when I get this card in love readings because it's like divine's coming through along with the fae telling you, like, it's a beautiful. Let me read it to you. So you can see there's 2 unicorns with their baby, right? The group of unicorns is known collectively as a blessing. A group of unicorns is known as a blessing. The blessing of unicorns is not about worldly success or material well-being, but rather about soul fulfillment and bliss. Being with somebody that is not going to bring you soul fulfillment and bliss is not worth your energy. This card offers a vision of familial happiness, which can, of course, be any combination of people, not just 2 parents and a child. Like whatever joy and bliss looks like to you. What matters is a commitment to each other in unity and harmony. Both people have to be committed. If that doesn't seem to apply to your question, think about what would bring you lasting bliss. But these unicorns bring the magic to you to see that you're worthy of it. You are so worthy of it. I saw that somewhere, Michael. I saw somebody post on a spiritual group something about a circle around their car. Like, look, the fae were here. And then, Melody, you have the 3 of boons. And so this is calling for you during this impasse of time to do passionate projects and to collaborate. I don't know if you're already thinking of doing a project that you really care about or have already started it, but the 3 of boons is telling you exactly that. Like, try to get your mind off of this person and go and do things that are going to connect with your higher self, where there's no jealousy allowed to be entered, right? So you can see these three people working, well, the two people and the raven working together. These friends are here to remind you that even the smallest task, sorting mushrooms, for instance, can contribute to a greater purpose, especially if it is done with a happy and willing heart. Offer your skills to projects that can use them, and don't be shy about asking others to collaborate on your own projects as well. Many hands make light work, as the saying goes, and they also make work much more fun. So, yeah, they definitely, divine is calling for you to get out of this person's like energy field. It seems like bad juju right now, and focus on your passionate projects, loving yourself and what you truly want. This is divine telling you it will happen. You just got to make sure that you're lined up with your higher self to choose the right partner. Okay. Oh, Michael, my mind is open to anything. Look, ever since like I've started this spiritual journey and learning about oneness and all, like my mind is not closed off to anything. I believe it. I do. Yeah, exactly, Melody. And then look, as soon as you stop worrying about him, he's going to try to come back in the picture. But then it's a matter of you trying to see, is this my blessing? Is he my blessing? Because with my blessing, oh, you know what I mean. I'm sending you so much love and light. Y'all check out Adventures of Kefab if you haven't. That's my hubby. He loves to do positive words. Also, he rides a motorcycle, so he tells stories while he's riding. Y'all have to check out Adventures of Kefab's channel. He's like way older than me, but he's cool. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. Like, what? No, you deserve way better than that, Melody. Way better. Sorry, my light above me went out, so I'm trying to look at my list. All right, so I got Melody. I got Creative, Celine, and then Eris. Creative, Celine, and Eris. Oh, yeah, go check it out. He's actually got Mickey, so would love to see that cycle. He's got a Fat Bob and a Lowrider ST, and then we do have a broken motorcycle, 1984 Broken Wing. Uh, what's it called? A Gold Wing? It's a Gold Wing, but it's broken. You're welcome, Melody. All right, he says it runs. And then my motorcycle is a STX. It's just like a 700. All right. Creative, Celine, Eris, and Isla Talks. Creative, Celine, Eris, Isla Talks. Hey, Cash, I do, but I'm not taking names right now because I'm trying to get to the end of this list that I've been so blessed with. I cannot believe how many people. Yeah, a Honda CTX 700. It's an automatic, actually. Creative, Celine, Eris, Isla Talks, Healing, and Here. Healing and Here. Healing and Here. If they're not here and Michael, you want to read. Wait, Celine is here. Where did I miss Celine? Okay, Celine, I see you. A general career meeting. I almost missed you. Okay, Celine, general career meeting. Thank you, Cash, for understanding. I've just been on for so long. I appreciate you. I hope I see you on the next one. All right, Celine, a career reading. I almost missed it. General career reading. All right, higher power, divine source. Thank you. Thank you so much. I said you guide my cards and my words for Celine, as Celine's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their career. I call upon Celine's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding their career. Thank you, divine. When one rises, we all rise. Words of wisdom for Celine. Thank you, source. Celine. Okay. Aw, yeah, I could do a general read, Michael. I think after Celine, the others might have left, so I can tell. And Mickey, claro. Mickey, do you want to read? I know you like. I don't mind doing your read too. All right. All right, Celine. If I remember, did you tell me you were without a job right now? I know somebody has recently. This is the four of challenges. So you can see the winter behind it, but this is divine telling you you will be fruitful. Things will be peaceful. You will find peace if you're feeling frustrated surrounding your career right now. The four of challenges. You are employed. Okay. So I don't know if you're feeling maybe overworked or turmoil because this is a card looking for a new employer. Okay. So this card shows that there's an opportunity for you to find some peace, even if you still have challenges ahead. Determine what sanctuary would look and feel like, and then insist on availing yourself of it. When you're in the midst of conflict, taking a time out can often lead to greater clarity and a solution to the strife. There is nothing to be gained by pursuing the problem right now. So, this is a card gathering your inner resources, replenishing your spiritual strength, finding peace. And I see this is what this card is showing. But you have the ability to find that inner peace, okay? But I understand. I know it's easier said than done, okay? Okay, Michael, I'm sure I'll be here. Um, All right. So yeah, Celine, I understand. I do. I'm sending you lots of love and light before my work permit. Okay. Dang. What? That's crazy. All right, Celine. Then you have the the whole world. Look, this is God coming through telling you it's okay. You got the peaceful times will come. You got the wide world. Like I know it feels like, but God doesn't want you to stress. You don't have to stress, sweetie. Things are gonna be fine. When we live in fear, you know, it creates disease in our body, disease, right? One cycle ends and the next begins. This is a positive card, not a disruptive ending as with the folly card. This is a card of destiny, following the counsel of animals, where you assessed your progress and aligned it with your greater purposes in life. It's like this new job is going to be fine. You've done what you needed to do, even if you're not completely cognizant of it yet. It's time to look toward new horizons. Be excited, Celine. Yes, it's a beautiful read. This is divine telling you don't live in the fear. Go ahead and celebrate this new job. Celebrate it. It's happening. You're good. Completion, wholeness. Yeah. Then you have the eight of challenges, which I think is divine. Just like acknowledging some of those emotions that you're going through right now, right? The Eight of Challenges. This card signifies a situation that should not be endured, but you may find it hard to imagine anything better. So, see, yeah, this is God telling you again don't live in that fear. Panicking and flailing around will only do more damage. Use your head to analyze the challenge and overcome it. There is a way out. It is time to open your eyes, let go of denial, and banish the idea that you are a helpless victim. Yeah. Whoa, how empowering. When you feel like this in your headspace, Celine, remember this card. This is what God wants you to think of all day long. Okay, sweetie? I'm sending you so much love and light and positivity because I know jobs and changes and all that is huge. So I'm sending you lots of love and light. Thank you so much for being here, Celine. All right. So I must have lost creative and Eris, Isla Talks and healing and here. Are any of those in here? Those were the last of my list. Creative, Eris, Isla Talks, healing, and here. Like HEER. If you're in here, you better come forth or I will endeth the liveth streameth. I am a little bit of a nerd. Into others and like step forward into the light. Okay, now I'm just being silly. Um, at times I feel a bit like Decker from. I haven't seen that movie. Do you want a reading, Mickey? You've been in here active in the chat, or you just like to be active in the chat. I can't remember whether it was you or Michael. I totally understand if you don't want a reading. But if you do, I'm open. I was going to try to wait around for Michael too, because I think Michael went to shower before I close it out. Did Michael say something about being arrested earlier? Oh no, you did, Mickey. Accept all help these days. Yesterday, a priest delivered me food unexpectedly. Oh, Mickey. Then later in the day, I was arrested unexpectedly. The police gave me a lift home and unmarked. Oh, that's a lot going on. Go for it. Thank you. Oh, okay. Let's do just a general read, yeah? Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Mickey. Mickey's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. I call upon Mickey's spirit team, their divine, their source, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. When one rises, we all rise. Thank you, divine. One rises, we all rise. That's a lot. You got a lot going on. It was cool. Worked on double. I got arrested one time for public. I'm a recovering alcoholic and addict. I got arrested like in my late 20s for public intoxication. Not a good deal. All right, you have the 7 of Visions. I don't know if you can see it. 7 of Visions. It's like a reflecting card. The gazing bowl is telling you that many futures are possible, but nothing has settled yet. This card is also an admonition against escaping into delusion. Your lack of direction may be the result of preferring fantasy to reality. If seeking divinatory guidance only makes you more confused, stop asking for now. Badgering an oracle will only muddy the waters. If you ask too many questions, you will get too many answers. So it's a card of confusion. Wait for clarity. Wait for clarity. Do not act yet. Wait for clarity. The shower. Oh, wait. No, I thought Michael said really helpful. Well, I'm glad. Yeah, me too. You're recovered, not in recovery. I like the wording more. Yeah, there's a thing between recovery. Oh, Michael, it's nice. Look, whoa. Yeah, I am. I am. I could go back out at any minute, but I am. I am recovering. All right. And then Mickey, you have the Weaver of Visions. Weaver of Visions. Yeah, I have about 7.5 months now. It took me a while to figure it out, but I work a program of recovery now. And that and my higher power, like tarot, is a huge, like spirituality is like, it keeps, like, I'm so much happier now than I've ever been. Right? Yeah. She was recovering. Yeah. Yeah. Gracias. Yeah. I guess I didn't pay attention to the wording. For me, it's not such a big deal. I know for some people it is to say recovered or recovering. For me, I don't put too much into the words. I just know I am actively working on my sobriety and I am sober. The Weaver of Visions. The Weaver of Visions is a shape-shifting enchantress, and the sacred lake is her place of magical transformation. The water surface is a boundary line between the worlds, a threshold where she crosses from one state of being to the other. The Weaver is the most herself in the watery realms, though she can sometimes be seen among the trees if you look quickly enough. Whether as a woman or as the leaping salmon, she acts on instinct, surrendering without question to the yearnings of her heart. She is the elusive one, the glimmering girl. She is love at first sight. She is poetry. This is a solution that can come through imagination and intuition rather than logic or analysis. Listen to your heart and trust its guidance. Listen to your heart and trust its guidance are the key words for that. Wow, this is really helpful. Thank you for validating that, Mickey. I'm but a vessel. It is your divine talking to you, sweetie. Michael, November 17th. Nice. That's huge. That is very huge. Yeah. I'm so proud of you, Michael. That's awesome. And then Mickey, you have the Eight of Visions. So this can be a card of disconnect at times. So if you're feeling disconnected, this is divine calling you back those first two cards, right? The Eight of Visions. So you can see these women have been up all night, and now they're woeful spirits. They feel like they have no free will anymore, but you do. This card speaks of depression and disenchantment with life. Expressive grief is much healthier than quietly retreating into the world that denies all joy as well. It can be hard to begin again when your spirits are so low. Don't surround yourself with pessimistic companions. Seek wise guidance from those who have found their way out of the murk. Yeah. You need to surround yourself with higher vibrational people. And those people are going to help you remember the magic of the first two cards. Okay, Mickey? Aw, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Mickey. Thank you. Thank you. I really do. All right, Michael, would you like a general read before I close out? Yeah, I was higher vibe people. Yeah. Thank you, Mickey. I watch like higher dimension, I call them higher dimensional people, higher vibrational people all the time on YouTube instead of TV now. I do, Michael. I do feel compelled. All right. Higher powers, source, creator of all. Thank you for this space. Thank you for these wonderful people in this community with always such positivity. I said, you guide my cards and my words for Michael. I call upon Spirit Team, his archangel, his divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment, love, light, and prosperity. When one rises, we all rise. Thank you. Thank you, Source. Mhm. It was so crazy that you came in and connected me to my. I just did some like processing the death of my brother recently through my step work. I've been and my spirituality. It's taught me to stay in tune with my emotions and do the shadow work, right? And somebody mentioned in one of my AA meetings that they didn't process the death of one of their family members, and I was like, wow, that's so touching because I too didn't process my brother's passing when I was 15. And so I went through a moment the other day of processing it and I cried about it. I haven't cried about it in years. And it's like I processed it, I let it go, and then you coming in with the words of positivity was just such validation for me on that. So you just don't even realize. All right. You have the Nine of Challenges first. So you can see this little boy tucked away. This is my last reading and I'm closing out, but she is telling you, my dog's like, take me outside. All right, the Nine of Challenges. So you can see this boy has tucked himself away as tightly as he can into some roots of the tree. Everything he sees and hears is terrifying to him. He can't discern between what is a real threat and what is merely unfamiliar. This card isn't really about danger, but it's about fear. It's about the middle of the night terrors when you are helpless to do anything but worry. At such vulnerable times, your fears can start to multiply faster than you can swat them away. The scariest thing in the night forest is the inability to move safely, not knowing what is nearby. You may be feeling fearful because you are unprepared and ill equipped to handle your challenges. Face reality during the day so you don't need to flee from it at night. And this could be something that's already happened, or it could be current emotions. But if you find yourself feeling fearful or helpless, this is just divine coming through, reminding you that that divine's here to love you and protect you, and you're always loved and guided and always protected. Fear's natural, right? It's a human emotion. It's just when we have to identify it when it pops up and work through it. Then you have the black shuck. Wow. So I feel like this maybe, okay, I don't know. The black shuck is the equivalent to the death card, but it doesn't mean literal death. So I'm not sure if yeah, you were talking about Faye. So you're probably familiar with tarot. It's just like the closing of a chapter, and it could be talking about, the work you've done in doing in your sobriety. When black shuck appears, take it as a sign that you need to prioritize what is important to you and release what no longer serves you. The card rarely means a physical death. It's a closing of a chapter and an opening of another one, right? All things pass in their proper time. Making friends with black shuck will lessen unwarranted fears. I fear nothing but my own self. I have a horrible attitude that I can't control in protection of but you can. You can. And I think that's what this is talking about, right? But this death card is coming up because it's like validating that you acknowledge it. But now you just have to shift the mindset of I can't control to I can. Wait, you're saying like you have fear that you can't protect others? Is that what it is? Having fear that you can't protect the ones you love? Or a horrible attitude that I can't control in protection of others? You mean like you get angry easily, or and you don't have to clarify if it's too personal. Hey Paradise, yeah, I did call your name, sweetie. I'm closing out after Michael Love. Okay, well, the death card though is acknowledging that if you haven't faced this fear, Michael, you're going to. You're going to do that shadow work to heal, or you can choose to, right? That's the power of the death card. And then you have the Ace of Visions. This is the reflecting, right? Reflecting on Ace of Visions. The swan's gift to you is a tiny enchanted pool in a secluded glade. When the water is still, it becomes a magic mirror. All that you desire is reflected here, and most importantly, so is your own true self. You have nothing to fear from this. Oh, Michael, I can't make this up. This is really what it says. Your own true self. You have nothing to fear from this. Your swan knows that your true self is noble, pure, and beautiful. Oh my gosh, Michael, what a good ending. I'm sorry, Paradise. I know I've just been on past 3 hours already, sweetie. I'm sorry you missed it. I do appreciate you. Okay, if you're still here, I'll read for you real quick. All right, Paradise. Don't if you haven't left yet, I'll do yours and then close out. Michael, I don't know if you heard that. That's so cool. I love that reading. Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. You don't have to fear yourself. What a good ending to that read. All right, Paradise, did you jump off already? I think I lost them. They definitely do multiple bosses tell me this on my cruise. Okay, all right. Aw, thank you, Miss NECA. All right, Paradise, I'm gonna do you real quick. They definitely do multiple bosses tell me this on my cruise too, and select friends. Aw. Okay. Thank you, Michael, for letting me read for you. That was a very deep read. I love it. I'm sending you so much love and light while you process. You're amazing. The Swan card says, do not fear yourself. All right, Paradise. Okay. Who's coming in love? No new one or reconciliation with my ex. Oh, paradise. You got to reflect on why is this person your ex? Higher powers, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for paradise. Paradise is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their love life. Will they reconcile with their ex or will there be a new love? I call upon their spirit team, their divine, their archangels. Come in with words of wisdom and love and light and self love. One rises, we all rise. Paradise. When one rises, we all rise. Before I even read, I want you to reflect on why is your ex your ex? Did they line up with the true journey of a soulmate? Oh, thank you, Michael. I appreciate you. I love your energy and your positivity, and I just thank you. You brought so much, yeah, love and light to this space, and that's what it's all about. So thank you. All right, Paradise. You've got the nine of boons. Look at this little magical. What do they call them? Brownies, baby? The little brownies. Yeah. Hey, Archon, I'm actually ending with Paradise tonight, sweetie. I've just been on so long already. Maybe I can catch you on the next live, okay? Oh, I remember. I had paid readings that day, huh? Y'all gonna sucker me into another one. Oh, I've been on too long. All right, Paradise. This card is about home as sanctuary, the place where you gather your strength. So this is divine, telling you to go inwards, find your strength. Some of your most contented moments are when you are alone in your own nest. There are sacrifices in choosing to be solitary, and loneliness can be the price paid for freedom. It takes a strong character to find a healthy balance between solitude and society. I don't think this card isn't calling you to go back to your ex. This is independence, happiness, and solitude. Yeah. Just saying, the Egyptian white rose, I can't remember the name, is said to invoke favor of the gods. The pharaohs used it too. Oh, the Egyptian white rose? Oh, look, I'm trying to manifest financial independence. I'm going to need the Egyptian white rose power. All right, Arcan, I got you. Yeah, I remember you coming on the day I tried to do paid readings. Okay, I got you. Let me finish this one and I'll do yours and then I'll close out. Paradise. All right, Paradise. You got the Five of Visions. I love this card when it comes out with like this situation. This is a really cool card. So I like to read it because I feel like my words don't come out as elegantly. Five of Visions. You're welcome, Arcan. Five of Visions. The Mediterranean White Rock Rose. Oh, I'm gonna have to write that down. All right, look, Mediterranean. I mean, look. Sorry, Mediterranean. Look, look, Paradise. So this princess, this little girl's over here chasing the ball, right? So, cursing her carelessness, a princess chases her precious golden ball down a forest path, watching helplessly as it splashes into a deep pool. Nearby, a smiling frog also watches. He knows that the story is about to change, for he is the frog prince, and the drop ball is his ticket to bliss. It's hers too, though she doesn't know it yet. All she feels is disappointment at the loss of her toy. The X is the toy. The frog is the new prince. When she plops down on a damp rock in despair, the hero of the tale will take a froggy leap toward their future. Stop focusing on that X. Look, that ball ain't nothing. You got this prince over here. Don't worry about that X. Get out of the way. I got this frog prince over here waiting on me. Close that chapter. Done. Look, and then look at all the options. I can't make it up, Paradise. Look at all the options. These are all the future frogs that you can choose from. Oh, I love Divine. Seven of boons. It's like, you're a boss. Don't worry about that, X. Close that chapter so you can see all the other amazing options that you have. This card is about patience. Patience as much as it is about choice. As you have noticed, the suit of boons doesn't go in much for speed or impulsivity. It's about practical responses to practical problems, even in the realm of enchantment. If you don't know what to do yet, don't do anything. Simple as that. Remember, once you choose a door, all the other doors disappear. 414, as Cheryl comes in with the angel number, Paradise. Once you choose a door, all the others will close. So, friendly advice, X's are usually X's for a reason. Thank you, Paradise, for letting me read for you. I know relationships are hard to navigate. And a lot of times we go back to exes because it's our comfort zone, right? Like that's where we feel comfortable. But then we realize once we get back with them, like, oh, that's why you were my ex. All right, one more, and I got to close out. All right, Arca. I'm probably saying it so wrong. Energy towards me. All right, is this a love read? Because Arca, you are new to my channel, so thank you, Paradise. I appreciate you. You're gonna have so many options. All right, welcome, Arca. Just a heads up, I don't read other people's energies because I believe in karma, and that person is not here to condone my reading of their energy. I can do a love reading surrounding this person, and divine will come through and tell you how to navigate it. So I can do a love reading surrounding this person, and then we'll go from there. Okay. All right. This person's energy towards me. All right. Higher power source, I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Arca. Arca's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom in their love life. Surrounding this particular person, I call upon Arca's spirit team, their divine, their archangels to come in with words of wisdom and clarity surrounding this particular person and Arca's love life and how to navigate it. Arca. When one rises, all rise. Arca. Hey, Mayu, Mayu. I'm actually ending after Arca. You can tell I've been on a while, sweetie. So I have to end with Arca, but I hope I can see you on the next live, okay? Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, Arca. You got the Council of Animals. In regards to this energy, this love, this person. Let's see. The Council of Animals. When you're called before the Council of Animals, it is a sign that you are ready to face some tough truths. Epiphanies are possible. You may begin to see a new purpose for your life. At the very least, you'll come to know yourself better. This is like a self-awareness card. So you're asking about this person, Arca, but God is asking you to do some almost like hermit work, meditation, shadow work, like self-reflection to help yourself grow before you're ready for this person. Okay, you've got some inner work to do. Okay, then you have to forge, because that's where all the change happens. When we go into hermit mode and we meditate, pray, connect with divine, we learn about ourselves through the shadow work. That's where we forge. That's where alchemy happens, and we become the best versions of ourselves. Then we are truly aligned for the right person. Then hey guide, how are you? I'm actually closing out after this reading. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. I am closing out though, sweetie, okay? All right, Arca. The forge represents the blending of elements to achieve balance. Time spent in fire must be balanced by time in water. The blade is stressed by the flames, then blessed by the living water. Combining stressing and blessing results in strength. So alchemy, yeah, they're wanting you, God's wanting you to go in and do some self-work before worrying about this. Well, I don't know, sweetie. I don't know if it is a twin flame or a karmic. Through this deep work is how you're going to find out. They're calling for you to do some work on yourself, to alchemize yourself, and then the rest will come to light. You do have the Nine of Visions, though. Huh. That's the wishing card. You want to know his energy towards him. It's like wishes granted. That's literally what this card means. The card signifies that you have everything. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, I was trying to read the Nine of Spells. This is the wishing card, and it signifies that your wish will come true, as is often the case with the Force. Maybe you already did this. This might, Arcane, this might be validating. I don't know. I'll leave it there. You know how it resonates with you, okay? But this is the wishing card. It signifies that your wish will come true. As is often the case with the Forest enchantment, there's a catch. The wish must be true. You must want it, visualize it, and believe it is yours. Frivolous wishes can bring undesired results, and half-hearted wishes are ignored by the magic well. Take your time and decide what you want. Don't waste your wish. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, Arcan. I appreciate you. If you haven't went through this part of your journey yet, though, I would, because that's how you manifest exactly what you want, okay? Thank you. I appreciate you. No, May, that was Arcan that I was reading for. All right, I got to close it out. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry, May. I wish I could, but I really got to hold to my boundaries and protect my energy because I'm tired. I love you all. I do. I hope I can see you on the next live and I can read for you, okay? Thank you for all the wonderful positivity, the likes, the shares, the comments, the watching. I appreciate you all. When one rises, we all rise. Namaste. Much love and light.